start the live stream. As soon as it goes live, I'm going to share it.
Somebody's on the road.
That's Jason. Jason's always on the road.
I'm playing Nightmare Highway, the 3D edition.
Nightmare Highway.
Nightmare Highway.
Just because he can. I mean, he's doing beta testing for Ken.
Let's see if this is still working here.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah. Of course, I've had my first soundboard failure of the evening.
There it is.
There's the soundboard reconnect sound.
That noise should be in your soundboard.
Yes, the sound of my soundboard needing to be continuously connected and reconnected. And it's not working. All right, so the soundboard.
You know what, Stevie? Can you don't need to let me know right now, but could you message me and let me know what kind of soundboard you have so I know not to buy that one?
Right, you know what not to get, right? Okay, so we are going to be without the soundboard tonight. I think we're live. Let's take a look, and if we are live, we're going to share it out real quick.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Absolutely.
We got that covered. See.
Stop right there.
Yeah, that I need to get in the soundboard.
Oh,
that doesn't work.
No, you really don't need that in the soundboard.
We need Rick Adams to be a live announcer.
Oh.
Great horny toads.
So if you're tuning in, bear with us as I get ready. But we're going to be playing some CoCo Gaming live, and we're going to have, hopefully, a handful of people playing simultaneously. And we'll just see what happens. And we're going to be focusing on 2 new games that are work in progresses for the CoCo. We're going to be looking at Chet Simpson's Digger 3, and we have the author Chet Simpson with us. And we'll be looking at Rick Adams' Temple of ROM 2, and we have Rick Adams with us as well. So life is good. CoCo Gaming is good. So if you like your retro gaming, we got you covered. So we're gonna be playing retro gaming. We got some genuine retro dudes here. We got Tom C. That guy's like 90, right? So
90.
No.
Indeed.
9.
Up.
Why am I having a hard time sharing things?
This is really hard to control.
And so I'm just
Without a real
to know.
joystick.
Is it now? Nope, I want to do that.
okay.
I prefer playing Digger 3 with the keyboard, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's the first time I played it. I played it on a keyboard, and I didn't really
It has
have any...
keyboard control? Because
Yeah.
it
Digger...
doesn't seem to do anything for me.
Press spacebar.
Yeah, when you go to start your game, it says press dig to start, and so depending on what you press is what you're going to get. All right, so we have.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
That was
Spacebar to dig, left, right, A, W, or A and Z.
A and Z are your up and down keys.
All right.
I need to get Ron to print a spacebar that says dig.
Yeah. All right, so Paulie T, you getting your game ready?
Dig it!
He has a request in chat.
He does. And what is that request?
I'm requesting for Temple of Rom 2, please.
Oh, you want me to fire that one up so y'all can see that?
I would like to have a copy so I could play it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Same here.
Can you put it in the Discord, in the Zoom chat, Rick?
Which channel is that?
Well,
in
it's
the
the
Zoom
Zoom chat. I think you can drag files in there too. Can you just drag?
Yeah, there's a.
Drag the
Okay, let me
I will play some. I will play some Digger 3 right now, though.
Yeah. While you're doing that, hey, Ben Drakes is here. James Different Daffer saying, "Is it live or is it Memorex?" All right. So Digger 3 is a work in progress, but it's progressing quite nicely. So I don't remember what level I started off on. Oh, because I went like I don't even know what level this is, and I'm trying this one with a joystick for the first time. It's very smooth though. Yeah.
thought it was level 1 is where you were.
Okay, that's right. At this point I just kind of want to die so I can start over. Haha, you died. Yeah, so I don't have.
If you ever get yourself like trapped or anything, you can hit the break key and it'll quit.
Oh, that's kind of like an abort.
Yep.
All right, let's just do that. I'm gonna hit break.
Escape.
Does that just end the life, or does that end the whole game?
It is the life.
Press dig to try again. All right, so I'm gonna probably want to start. Oh shit, I'm on the. How do I get back to the home screen where I can start from level 1 again?
You just gotta keep hitting break. I need to update it so that
Oh,
when
okay.
you hit like shift or control break, it exits out. Of it.
Okay, so
For some random button.
okay,
I
your
believe
colors
it's
are
all of
looking.
them at the same time.
Mikey, your colors are looking whacked. Are you doing VCC or are you doing
You have it set to
You're doing MAM. You're
composite,
probably
I
in
think.
composite, and you need to go into your
can
setting
change
and
that.
switch that to RGB. Yeah.
If I can remember where it is.
What in the world am I doing? I am sucking at this game right
So,
now.
how many people are playing the game right now? Let me spotlight some.
Is
of
that better?
Some of the other. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
but I don't
correct.
have either game.
Okay. So we have Paul Thayer is one of them. Let me spotlight Paul for a second. Paul Thayer is playing Digger 3 right now.
Nah,
Level
completed it.
complete. All right. So
There
How
it
do I
is.
go up?
Ding ding.
we've also got Mikey. Okay, so it's A and Z are your up and down keys. And and
Z.
A and Z. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
And then we have Tom C in Jersey. Tom C in Jersey's playing. He's got Digger 3 up. How you doing there, Tom?
Well, I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm doing okay. How you guys doing? All
I'm
right.
doing all right.
We got Paulie Thayer's playing. We got Tom C. Who else is playing the game
Oh
right now?
no.
Mikey, you got your controls down? You figuring it out?
I think so.
All right, let's take a quick look at Spotlight Mikey's video.
Damn it.
Yeah, your colors are looking good now. Yeah, perfect. All right, so so the good news is this is oh shit, what the hell did I just do there? All right, this is better than the last time we did it because we can see more people, but it's kind of small, right? So it's never going to be perfect, but I can bounce back and forth from showing my preview to other people's preview. So when you guys got something cool you want to show off, just let me know and I'll pause what I'm doing. Is there a pause key in Digger 3?
Yeah.
Chat?
Yes. P.
Is it P for pause? That's ironic. Yeah. Okay.
Is there a
It
spot where
seems
I
too
can get
good
a
to be
copy of
true.
Digger 3?
Are
I don't know which
were you
one.
guys able to see that in the live chat?
See what?
Did Rick? Did you put it in the live chat?
Yeah.
In Zoom chat?
but,
in Zoom chat.
privately.
Okay. I just put Temple in there.
Okay.
I put Temple in the Zoom chat. We're doing Digger 3 in there too?
Yeah.
All right. So let me find that.
Yeah, sorry, I sent it to Paul ET privately, but not to everybody. So
Ah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to close off the, okay, at this point now, anybody tries to join, I have to approve them joining Zoom, so it'll still remain private. All right.
Oh,
So Digger 3 was just dropped in the chat, too, if you guys need to get the Digger 3 disc. All right. So we're here. I'm going to go ahead and try Digger 3. I'm going to start just on level 1. The classic Redux. It's like acid redux. Okay. Yeah, and it's taking a little getting used to playing this,
Damn it.
especially on this thumbstick.
I might have to mute myself. That's upset I'm going to get.
Don't be a pansy. Hey, Eddie
the
Serbinski's
gamepad
here.
does take a little getting used to, but
I might wanna
once
be a-
you do, it's so much better. It is
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Can you drop? Yeah, you can drop. That's good. Oh, I'm fucked
What
now. Look at
controller?
this. I'm using the Sheldon McDonald custom little controller that he made. I don't know if you can see that. It looks kind of like a little clamshell, like Sega Genesis style shape. And it's got a little...
Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
Damn it.
It's got like a thumbstick for your joystick and then just 2 buttons. It's pretty cool, man. It just it takes a little getting used to. All right, so I just died. All right, I'm going to try this shit again. There goes the PG rating.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
He says don't forget to hit the M key to enable the footsteps. Oh yeah, and the Donkey Kong sounds. But All right, and the I just got killed sound too. There you go.
I think I'm getting tired of this.
No.
I'll go back to
The
playing
warrior
Nightmare Highway.
says that you can't be tired of this.
All right.
This edition of CoCoTALK gameplay brought to you by profanity.
Yes.
Oopa, 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 oopa.
Wicca.
Waka, 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 waka.
Somebody put something in, and I swear to God, I hate it when you fall for those stupid things. But somebody put a like a little meme on Facebook, whatever, with a picture of Pac-Man, and they're like, if you put your finger in your ear, and scratch your ear, it'll sound like Pac-Man. And I'm like, no, this can't be true. Of course, I'm the idiot who does it. I'm like, holy shit, it does. It's like wacka wacka wacka. What am I looking for? I know I'm missing some gold, and this is only level 1, folks. We got the Gomers going after me.
Let's see if this is any better.
Okay, I still don't. Oh, because I've got one left to get over here somewhere, right?
Oh, no input here.
That's what she said. Oh, he got me.
I was laughing at your joke. I died. Damn it.
Hey, who's got Temple of Ram open right now?
I
Is that
do,
Mikey?
but
Mikey?
I'm still don't have any way to control it.
Is
Don't
that
know
the
why.
OG? No one?
Is that the original Temple of Ram, or is that the new one? Is that what you're asking, Paulie?
It's a
Yeah.
new one.
Oh.
It looks.
Oh, I didn't realize it was still in the P mode.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I tried to go higher and failed.
I'm quitting because I can't play it.
What? Why not?
I have no way to control it.
Do you have a joystick?
I don't.
Oh, well, yeah. That.
Mikey's out of control.
Are you in MAME?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought you could like emulate a joystick with your keyboard.
You can customize your input. So if you bring up your main menu and do input this game, you can remap the joystick to like arrow keys or whatever.
Well,
Takes a
all
little
right.
bit of fiddling, but it can be done.
Yeah, it does. And I'm not good at it.
So is that Tom C playing right now? Look, Tom C's doing
that's a
pretty
banjo,
good.
not fiddling.
What?
You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's the
Digger
only
through
thing
there.
I could think of.
I'm playing Digger right now.
Yeah, I know you're doing good.
I am.
Tom C's on a roll there. And what, Paulie T? What level you on Digger?
I don't want to admit. It's only 2. Oh, I'm on 3. My bad.
Okay. Well, I just started, but yeah, let's watch Paulie play here for just a second here. This is almost the next best thing, you know. When I was thinking about this, you know, you remember in the good old days, like on a Nintendo 64, or even the original Xbox and stuff, when you played multiplayer, it was a split screen. You had everybody in the same room on the couch playing, and you saw like 2 or 4 games on the same TV. This is as close as we're going to get to that without being in the same room, you know. Yeah, you're doing good there, Paulie.
If
Thanks.
Dale Lear could have seen this game, it would have blown his mind.
Oh, absolutely. It's mind-blowing.
We had no idea that the color computer was capable of this sort of thing.
Well, Steve Bjork told us years ago that it would do this kind of stuff.
Pong game, yes, I know.
Yes. So, and we are now seeing that he wasn't lying.
Yeah, that'll be the tagline of my next game. Make Zach sound like a Pong game.
But, you know, it proved to be a true statement.
Eventually.
Well, the computer was capable of it, so that wasn't a lie.
Yeah.
The computer was capable of
that
it, but
does.
the programmers took them a while to become capable of it, I guess.
No. Go,
Look at
go.
that is
I'm
dude,
going the wrong way.
You're going.
Shit.
I remember this level. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate all those hidden drops.
Okay,
Those
my
hidden
pizza's been out
drops
for
suck.
delivery for like 20 minutes now. I'm getting tired of this. 25 minutes, man.
That's wrong.
Ridiculous.
5
well,
more
they got
minutes is
5
free.
minutes till it's
Yeah,
free.
5 minutes till it's free, bitch.
They don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
Yeah, they started doing that when I was delivering back in the day.
All right, so Paulie T just cleared a level. Mark, can you get Digger 3 on that Apple II
I think it was.
POS back there?
They stopped as soon as millennials started delivering.
Well,
Nope, not enough horsepower.
Ah.
All right, warp code. Got to write that down. That's going to be hard to
All right.
remember. All right.
I don't know, and I don't know why, but it's not convenient for me to do it. I'm thinking I might want to go back to the keyboard on this, but screw it. We're gonna do the old joystick thing. I'm still on level 1 right now, but I'm trying to manage it.
I can't seem to go up on Digger. What am I doing wrong here?
Hey,
A and Z.
Yeah.
Oh.
No input. Not working. I went and configured this.
And I'm not good at MAME.
Is it left or right joystick?
right.
That's what I configured.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch!
you're-
I just fell through.
Talking about Temple of Rom.
Oh, and
That's a question
Yeah.
for Rick. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
the
not
guy
good
who
at
made the
MAME.
game, right?
You don't know
Oh,
what
Thanks
joystick
for clearing that up, Rick.
Yeah.
What was the question?
the
Which
joystick for
joystick?
it.
Is it left or right joystick?
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
That's it. When you need to know, you go right to the source.
The guy who made the game.
Oh, that was nice escape. I didn't realize I could do that though.
Okay, I got that one.
You got a 50-50 chance.
God damn it. Now, if somebody could just make a switch for MAME.
Yeah, right. Well, that's a cool thing about XRoar. Oh, you know what? Here's my problem. Because I cropped off so much stuff for the CoCo 2 screen, the CoCo 3 screen, I'm missing some of my visuals. I'm like walking off the screen where I can't see it. I'm gonna have to mess with my cropping and my capturing. Yeah, so I literally have a visual handicap right now. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right.
That's right.
So what's usually the problem then?
Screw you, Jason. Transform, edit, transform. All right, so my
Yep.
left and right cropping.
This isn't working.
Update for Mikey.
There
It's
it
still not
is.
working.
Yep. Shh. All right, so now I just have to make it to the exit without dying, man.
That's always the hard part, right?
This guy make it to the exit, man.
There we go. So I'm getting. Oh yeah, I can't even see the word lives. I got a lot of croppage going on here right now. Lives 1. I was missing a whole bunch of the screen. So apparently Digger 3 is running at a slightly higher resolution than Temple of ROM 2.
Yeah, 320 by 200.
Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to reset the transform. Reset. Oh no, holy shit. Now we got transform.
The first point. Oh yeah, I hate
Fit
this
the
level.
screen. Okay. Yeah, there's something funky with how not Temple of ROM, but how Digger 3 doesn't quite scale.
hello.
Is that the pizza dude? Pizza dude, you're late. Nothing
Do
beats.
you know what guarantee?
Do you know? Yeah, I was gonna say guarantee.
Hey, pizza guy, you want to come in and play my new game on YouTube?
Yeah, right. All right, let's see how the rest of the world is doing here right now. All right,
Shit.
so who do we got playing right now? We got Pauly T. Haha, you
don't-
died. We got Tom C. Tom C, are you kicking ass over there in Jersey?
I don't know about kicking ass so much, but I'm like level 4 or something.
All right, and then Mikey, you got it going on there, Mikey? Or you still got your little challenge?
Yeah. Temple of ROM is definitely not picking up the keyboard. Hey. Now I got it messed up. Wrong button.
All right, I'm gonna spend a few minutes on Digger 3, and then I'm gonna jump over.
Oh!
I think right now I have a world record on Temple of ROM 3 because right
Sorry.
before we went live, I got like 72,000 points on that game. And
Now
since,
that the pressure's on, you probably couldn't do it again, huh?
no, I think I can. Hold my beer.
Oh my! That's what Florida said to you this
yeah,
week with the weather.
That's right.
Hold my beer and
Hold my
watch
beer.
this.
All right. So yeah, these frickers here, I couldn't even see them sons of bitches before. The ones on the side.
The lag is killing me right now.
Oh.
I need to have a better computer.
Oh man, I got out of that one. Just barely. Stop right there. I got that SOB. Let's see if history can be made and I can clear level 1 on Digger 3. We're going down. I think at this point, the last thing I'm going to need to get would just be the gold being carried by the Gomers. I don't see any more gold in the game. Where you at, Gomers?
Have you checked in the Gomer's pile?
Negative. Oh, that SOB just went back and took it from me. I know you don't have anything, but let me just block
Slow you
for
down.
craps and giggles, right? Come on, Gomer. I swear to God, these Gomers, man, it's like, it's not even artificial intelligence. These guys got real intelligence. And it really pisses me off, man. There's some smart SOBs.
Shit. Come on, bat. What are you doing in my way?
Okay, I think this is the last dude who's got something. Come here, Gomer. Come on, Gomer. You going up, bro? Why is he not... So, that's kind of strange. Like, I was following him. This Gomer's got he's got his own agenda.
Make a hole.
Hey, you can't fall on them.
Ah. Oop, there it is. Okay, that's the exit. I'm about ready to clear level 1, boys and girls. Boom. Can't touch this. Boom, dum, 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 dum. All right. So let's see how the rest of the world's doing. We got Polly T doing. What level you on Digger 3, Polly?
5.
Polly T's on level 5. Let's go ahead and take a look at Polly T's progress right now. You got some bats on the screen. You got Gomers falling in piles.
Dig.
Ah. Hate it when that happens.
Me too.
Wah,
Wah,
wah.
Game over. I'm gonna let you guys see the track screen.
Yeah, we want to see that. So you got a newer version than we have.
I want to fix that flickering.
I think
Me?
it's probably to do with his capturing through his PC software. He's going through
Oh, yeah.
multiple
That
layers.
could be.
I have a Optiplex 360 with a base graphics card in there. It's a
You can kick it up by hitting the A key.
piece of crap.
The A, you kick it up what, in the emulator itself, you mean?
He's saying that I can
Oh,
go
the
to the track
attract
screen by pressing
A for attract. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Ooh.
All right, Polly T. Okay, so this is the new and improved game over attract screen right now.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a little bit stuttery on our end, and that's just because of your computer and the bandwidth and the streaming stuff. But we get the idea here.
Yeah.
That's really cool, though. Really good animations there.
Oh yeah.
It's sorcery. It's nothing short of sorcery.
Yep.
Mhm.
You have no idea how many goats I had to sacrifice just to get that shit on.
So did your pizza show up, Chet?
Yep, it finally showed up.
All right, there we
Yeah.
go. That's a good thing. All
What
right,
pizza toppings?
It's a meat lovers.
meat lovers. All
Ooh.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's the kind of pizza that, liberal arts majors never eat.
America.
America.
Yeah.
America.
What are you doing now, Mikey? What are you running diagnostics or some shit? What's going on there?
Something I can handle.
What is that? 1 moment, version 1.01. Nightmare Highway.
I can handle this one.
Okay.
Highway.
I'm gonna do something a little different myself, just for a moment.
I'm playing the real world Nightmare Highway. It's
Oh,
snowing
that's right.
now.
Jason's on the night. Okay, so Michael Furman's playing. Let's spotlight Mikey here for a minute. All right.
Ah,
Oh, you hit a couch,
I'm
Mikey.
still terrible.
You hit a couch. Come on. Nightmare Highway. stunning low. Actually, let's. I'm gonna play that commercial right now. Here we go. We're gonna play the commercial for Nightmare Highway because nothing does it justice like the actual.
I'm pushing the
commercial.
wrong button. That's why.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, this is Siri, Apple's personal assistant and beatbox professional. You're watching CoCoTALK with the original gamer, Stevie Stroh.
You're off, Siri. I was here first.
We'll return after these announcements.
What's going on, everybody? Stevie Stroh, and I want to say thank you for continuing to watch and listen to CoCoTALK. We love doing this show. We think we put together a pretty good show for you, but this show could be better with your help. So if you would like to send a feedback, a comment, a suggestion, a show topic, or maybe even your own little segment or bumper, then send it to us via email to CoCoTalk@CoCoTalk.live. This show would be nothing without you. Love to hear from you.
This is Ken Reichert, author of Nightmare Highway.
Nightmare Highway.
And you're experiencing CoCoTALK?
As you start your journey to CoCo Fest, you notice the road ahead is littered with rogue furniture. You realize you are driving on the Nightmare Highway.
Nightmare Highway.
The game for the Tandy Color Computer 1, 2, and 3. Nightmare Highway.
Nightmare Highway.
Stunning low-resolution visuals. Digital to analog converted sound. 100% machine language and basic. What are they saying about Nightmare Highway?
Nightmare Highway.
Steve B. York says, of all the games released this year, this is one of them. L. Kurt S. Boyle says, this will not be on my site. Nick Marionette says, crikey, look at the size of that crock. Get your complimentary copy of Nightmare Highway.
Nightmare Highway.
At cancanmakeit.com. If you got it for free, you paid too much.
So there was the commercial, and we just saw Michael Furman playing Nightmare Highway, and of course, he did not quite make it to CoCo Fest. Dave's Hobbies, David Ladd, has joined us, and he's asking if I've gotten past level 1 yet. Matter of fact, I have, Dave. I did get past level 1 on Digger 3. All right, Nightmare Highway. Mikey. Time is up. You missed CoCo Fest.
Should I try again?
Go ahead, try again, Mikey.
And just hit stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Fine.
You can do it, Mikey. I believe in you.
I went right for it, didn't
You're
I?
supposed to avoid the furniture there, Mikey.
I know.
It's the green.
And
man,
gas.
it's gotten fast. What did you do? Did you?
You can't make it if you go like super slow.
As long as you get fuel, you should be able to. No?
Can you make it all the way just on slow?
Well, I guess you got time. Do you have time?
Yeah, you have time.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to
go
do
faster.
super slow, but you don't want to do super fast either.
Kind of like, oh man, you got some serious furniture issues going on there, dude. Holy crap. Nightmare Highway. Wow, dude.
I was trying to go for the gas.
You're just a reckless driver. That's your problem. Right. Nightmare Highway. Boom.
I was so terrible. I hit everything.
Oh, so the 93 seconds, that's your timer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I could drive from California to Chicago. What do you think, based on this?
I don't think you drive. I don't think you can drive 2
furniture.
blocks. Yeah.
What about other cars?
It does do a good job of simulating how ridiculous it is to drive in Chicago, though.
No, Chicago does a good job of that for you. So.
I think I'm too used to the idiots here in California, so it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah, all right. I don't know what they do with the money they charge you for tolls in Chicago, because they sure as hell don't put it in the road, man. It is just
okay. Enough of that.
A collection of potholes.
Age quit.
All right, so Nightmare Highway. We got Tom C with Temple of ROM 2. We got Polly T. What are you getting ready to fire up there, Polly T?
I just had the Christmas Timberman going.
Ah, okay.
I need to take a break.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to see how I can do on level 2 of Digger 3. Oh, yeah. That looks good. Santa. So Ron Delvaux put on a costume for this one. Did he charge extra to have to record all his scenes and redo all his dialogue and everything?
Absolutely. I mean, the most of the cost was flying him to Michigan from Arizona, particularly in the wintertime.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, and it's really fast. It's a super fast game. Chopping down those trees. Timberman. That's funny. He's using a candy cane, too.
Oh, yeah.
Suckers are sharp.
Yeah, it's been sucked on for a little while.
Yeah, you could. You could take those things and twirl them into a point and make a lethal weapon out of them.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, on this demo, I only allowed you to have the two characters.
Okay.
Santa or Ron.
Okay, there's Ron.
I should have called it Ron Delvaux just for
right.
Just for this one time.
They look surprising.
No, go ahead.
No, so they look surprisingly similar when you switch between them. It's almost like you just took the same thing and recolored it.
No, that is not what happened. It was a complete redraw.
You know what, Chet? I have Digger on two different SDCs. One works and one doesn't. Wonder why that is.
Which version of Digger are you running? Same one?
Yep. Same one as you.
Does one of your computers have 2 megs, or are we past the 2 meg?
Yeah, one has 2 megs, one has 1 meg.
You have a 1 meg?
Yep.
Special custom.
It works in the 1 meg.
I wonder if it has something to do with the what is it? The 512K bank you got to select.
No. It should work on 2 megs just fine.
Yeah. I think it's a user error.
Well, I'm checking to see that. I'm trying a different machine.
All right, I'm going to switch over back to my
go ahead.
And I'm going to try it. I'm going to see how I can do on level 2. All right, I'm on level 2 now.
There's something you don't hear very often.
Okay, I got it to work, so it means the particular card I'm using doesn't work.
Oh, you got a bad SD card?
It must be. I rewrote over it, and it still didn't.
Did you check the dilithium crystals in that one, Ron?
That's it.
What did you write over with it? Was it some type of Sharpie?
It might have something to do with the flux capacitor. Oh, you know what? You know what would be cool? Maybe not, though. Like if you could steer yourself as you're falling so you can maybe grab onto a ladder as you fell, like a higher distance, but that might be just a little too cheaty. Oh, I just screwed myself.
Feature creep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Haha, you died. All right. Nightmare.
Actually, for several reasons. And actually, that's one of the things that that I thought was during the prototyping for the stuff on my next game, in when doing 8-way scrolling, because you have to draw both sides, the top and the either the top and bottom, or along with either the left or right. So it requires a bit more CPU time, so it needs to be a little bit more optimized than what I was running in Digger. I'm not going to put that time into Digger with that kind of stuff going into the next game.
Oh, David Ladd says, see who's in the waiting room, slackers. So David Ladd's in the waiting room. Do we want to let David in, or should we make him suffer? Let's put it to a vote.
Oh, we get to vote this time. Oh, dude,
he gets us all $20. He can come in.
He is going to be lonely all night, man.
He's used to that.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't mention Grease Weasel, he's allowed in.
Oh, son of a bitch. Homer Gomer, go to hell. Have you got anything on you, bro? Oh, shit, there was 2 of them. I'm calling BS on that. Oh shit! I just screwed myself. I forget about those two layers deep holes. You got to dig 2 holes on. All right. So nobody's gonna let David laugh. Oh, I made nobody else a co-host, so it's up to me. It's literally up to me. It's literally up to me to let David in. All right, David, you're in. David lad. All right, so I did make it. So I'm gonna go ahead and warp because I did legitimately make it to level 2. So I'm gonna do 00, double 2, warp to level 2. That's where I made it. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
Sorry, Chet. I'm using the grease right now.
Oh, get rid of him. Get that motherfucker out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out.
Are you running drive wire?
Damn it. Oh, that was pure luck.
Someone make something. I'm gonna call it the sand monkey.
Curse you, Gomer.
That's nice.
Woo!
That didn't work.
What is going on?
All right, I got this. Son of a bitch. I don't got this. All right. Oh, oops. There it ain't. All right. Am I still in the game? I'm still in the game. All right. After I die on level 2, I'm gonna jump over to some Temple of ROM. Oops. Penguin Icarus. What the hell is that?
It's a rainbow game.
Oh, yeah?
We're stuck. We're stuck on
1990.
Poly T.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, for some reason I can't switch to the CoCoTALK channel or whatever.
Ah, maybe I have somebody
the best.
spotlighted. Let me cancel that. Try it again.
Aw. It says OS 9 boot now is what I see.
See if you can switch around now, Rick.
I can.
You can or cannot?
I can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
What about Ken?
You gonna come here? Jack Rabbit. You monkey.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
No, this is
I
a
died,
game
I'm
I can
dead.
handle. If I remember how to play it.
The
Are you
learning
playing Color
company.
Script Set?
Nope.
Oh.
Robot Odyssey. Dang, I haven't played that in a long time.
Great game. That and Rocky's Boots.
And something
I
small.
think I'm dead. Do I have another life? Am I still in it to win it? Yeah, I'm still in the clubhouse right now. That was just luck.
Whee!
I'm gonna get past level 2 here in just a second. Okay.
That was lame. Ah.
I didn't get a whoop, so one of the Gomers must still have gold.
Somebody still got your gold,
Oh
man.
yeah. So I'll wait for them to come down here. Come on, Gomers.
Come down here.
Yeah, there you go. I got the whoop. I am now cleared level 2. All right. I've cleared 2 levels live on the air. Is that game in basic? That penguin hopper thing?
Yeah.
That looks really cool, man. Kind of looks like a bubble bobble type something like. Yeah, that's really good. Good use of color.
Oh my god. Oh, and RNG apparently. Oh, okay.
No, that looks really cool. You got so you got the little penguin dude. You got falling ice cubes. You got oh, so that's like a little ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to jump up it.
You can jump and climb ladders.
Yeah, and it's joystick controlled normally, but I have it on keyboard.
All right. And
right now.
Other than the the obviously kind of slow speed of it, it's pretty cool. It's impressive for a basic game to have.
Yeah, I think it's got 3 levels total.
Okay.
But yeah, in the 1990 April Rainbow, this is in that, and it was called Icarus in Search of Wings.
Okay.
And so when you get
now,
okay, cool. I didn't die.
Will you take falling damage if you fall too far? Like that? You just fell 2 levels. Do you die from that?
I did not.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I don't know if I would if I fell 3, but I don't know if that's possible. Son of a bitch. Controls are fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you beat the 3rd level, you get wings and actually fly.
Okay.
There's a little end scene and everything. It's pretty cool.
Hence the Icarus.
Yeah. The only thing smoother than the controls is the frame rate, right? So.
Yeah.
No, that's impressive though for a homebrew basic game written in the night. Look at that! You got little palette cycling, all kinds of crap going on there, huh?
Mm-hmm. I guess I should have showed the title screen a little longer. But
what's Mikey doing here? Mikey learning his ABCs now, or what are you doing here, Mikey?
He's playing Robot Odyssey.
And what is Robot Odyssey?
I'm just doing the tutorial.
Oh, Robot Odyssey is really cool. You have to like program these robots to go through these puzzles. Like they have various sensors that, like, when a sensor hits a wall, it closes a switch, and you can create these little circuits to.
Oh wow! Look at that.
You look at the room, and you gotta. That's the inside of the robot there, and there's various sensors and whatnot that you. It's kind of like Rocky's Boots in a lot of ways, because it's about, like Rocky's Boots. You have to kick the red triangles, for example.
I never played that.
So you have to make a circuit that kicks only red triangles and stuff like that.
When I was,
they're both written by the same guy. It's actually a sequel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
When hey, there's Jason. Jason's one of our newest patrons too. Hey, Jason. I forgot to mention your little blurb you emailed me on the show today. I had it in one of my tabs to run, but I kind of got brain dead. Hey, thanks for being here, Jason.
Sweet. I made it to level 2.
When I was recording some CoCo videos a while ago, I wanted to record a video for that game, Atom, ATOM, but I was trying to read the book on how to play the game, and I felt like an idiot because it's talking about molecules and protons and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, I don't remember this stuff when I was in school, and now that I'm an adult, I don't understand this. I am too stupid
to play this game. You need a doctorate in biology to play this game.
Yeah, I'm like, I am too much of an idiot to play that game.
Yeah. Neat thing about Robot Odyssey was you could actually create a circuit, and then you could burn that circuit down into a chip.
Oh,
and then
wow.
Then that chip could go in the robot, and you could build progressively more complex circuits over time, because you create a circuit and then you put it in this machine, burn it down into a chip. Now it's just a little tiny chip with inputs and outputs that you can connect to the robot.
And so Rick Adams is here. Steve Bjork is not here, but I wanted to do this on the show today, and since Jason is here, I wrote him a letter, and let me see what his response was, because it was pretty cool. I can't find it now. Restream. Okay. So yeah, so Jason became a new patron, And I asked him, I go, hey, thanks for becoming a patron. You know, what inspired you to do it? And this was his response. He said, I had to support because CoCoTALK is rocking the 8-bit world. Is that can you hear a better response than that? You know what I mean? And then he's like, and I've been watching the streams for a while now and occasionally comment if I'm watching live. I think you've seen me there a time or two. And this was the best part. Since Rick is here, maybe you can comment on this. But he goes, I was on Delphi back in the early 90s on the CoCo and OS9 communities. Actually, I think Rick Adams and Steve Bjork might remember me, although I was sort of an obnoxious teenager at the time, so maybe I won't go announcing that too loudly.
Yeah, especially since the archive is up and available, we can always go back and look.
We can look it up, right? So yeah. So thanks, Jason, for becoming a patron. Do you remember an obnoxious teenager named Jason?
I don't know what his username was.
Ah.
I mean, there were a lot of Jasons. So
yeah, Jason, what was your username? Maybe you can trigger Rick's memory.
And obnoxious kid doesn't really narrow it down much either.
There are plenty of those too, huh?
There was probably some obnoxious adults for that matter too, right? So
yep, we all graduated to that. So.
All right,
I remember the first time I met Steve or ran into Steve. It was on CompuServe, and I congratulated him on a good job for Puyan, which was, of course, was written by James Guerin. So yeah, that was my first encounter with Steve. So yeah, boy, it's been off on the wrong foot ever since. So.
It's been downhill from there.
Great job, love Donkey King.
By the way, the guy that programmed Rocky's Boots is one of them was Warren Robinette, who you might recognize as the guy who programmed the Atari Adventure Cart.
Yes, the father of the very first Easter egg.
Yes, which was one of the inspirations for Temple of Rom.
Yeah, Temple of Rom is very much.
He says it was Jay Bucata. So we can actually look that up since the archive's out there now too. Actually, you can do that.
I barely remember him.
He says
so he must not have been too obnoxious.
So you weren't too obnoxious, Jason. All right. I'm going to go grab another beer. You guys
Let me go pull him up.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back.
Yeah, because that's worked out so well in the past, Rick.
What has?
Looking up things on the archive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I did not realize that was Warren Robinette that worked on Rocky's Boots. Yeah, sure enough. I also didn't know Rocky's Boots was released for the Apple II and under DOS as well.
Crap.
Oh, there's Jay Bucata. I see messages from him.
John, did you know about the JavaScript version
of Rocky's Boots?
Yeah. I don't know if let me see if I can find it.
All right. Tom C., how you doing on Temple of Rom 2 there, buddy?
I didn't do too well.
All right. I'm going to switch over to...
I'll play a little bit more in a minute. I'm just taking a break for a second.
Yeah.
I do have
Forget about it.
A question for Mr. Adams, though. One thing I've noticed a couple times that I've played this is sometimes when your character, gets killed, it puts you back, when you come back in, it puts you back in the same room that you were left in, and sometimes it puts you all the way back at the beginning.
Right.
Uh-huh. Yes. There's a reason for that.
Okay.
Just a second here. The reason is if the bat kills you, then you'll respawn right where you died because that's safe. If a monster kills you, then it's not really safe to respawn you exactly where you died, because what if you're going to wake up right next to the monster? You could get stuck in a situation where you just can't win. So if a monster kills you, you go back to the start. Does that make sense?
Yep, makes complete sense.
I'm going to stop sharing my sound right now. It says.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a little loud.
You see this?
Yeah, I asked the same question. What are you asking us there, Michael? The Learning Company presents Robot Odyssey. That's a cool title screen.
Yeah, this is a website, JavaScript, robotodyssey.online.
So, and it's the CoCo version because of the artifacting, right? The real Alexander keeps saying yeet. We will acknowledge your yeet, the real Alexander. And you can stop yeeting now at this point. You have been acknowledged. All right.
You're full. You've had enough. You can stop.
was-
You need to stop eating.
You stop
What was that website, Mike?
RobotOdyssey.online, I think. Yeah. RobotOdyssey.online.
.online. Oops, I
Got it. Yeah, look at that.
Flip my switch here. My switcheroo.
Woo!
Not the switcheroo, but my
cool.
Joey controller, I should say.
Oh, woo! Still.
What's this one do?
Oh, so did you see what he says here, Rick, in YouTube? Jason goes,
Yes.
so Rick, now that I've got a real job, maybe I can finally afford to register my copy of Delphi Term.
Yeah, I'm reading messages from him to me about Delphi Term and how to set it up for operation on the Delphi Term. I mean, rather on the Delphi archive right now.
Yeah. Hold on, I have to. So we're getting spammed by the real Alexander. So you are now hide user on this channel. Boom, you're gone. You're out of there, the real
Peace,
Alexander.
mofo.
Yeah. See ya. Wouldn't want to be a biznitch.
Get out of
All
here.
right. All right. So I just got killed by the skull.
The skull.
The
What's
skull.
inside this toolbox? No?
Now, does Temple of Rom 2 have pause?
That's a good question. Is there a pause key, Rick?
No, there isn't.
That's cool.
I suppose something might be done about that. That's a
Something for the to-do list.
If only we could get a hold of the author and maybe put in a feature request.
Yeah.
Feature creep, man.
Yeah.
Feature creep.
I think he's on a tropical island somewhere, still living off that Temple of Rom 1 money, right? So.
I'm gonna go
Or
back
maybe
to the
he's
CoCo
been
version.
shanghaied.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
I think the CoCo version is more fun to play for me. I should probably close this. Save some CPU.
That's cool that it's available on a webpage, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The wiki page says it's been described as the hardest game of all time.
Really? I would say Digger 3 would give it a run for its money.
Well, it is actually a difficult.
How many people have sworn profanities playing that game? Versus
That's how you
harder.
judge.
Yeah.
Robot Odyssey does get difficult after a while because it starts off easy and the puzzles get progressively harder. And so it's a real exercise in logic. Whereas Digger's more of a exercise in hand-eye coordination.
And kids love
thought you were
logic when it comes to playing video games, don't they?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
that's
you were
your
going to say
favorite thing.
exercise in
This
futility.
game is packed with logic. Oh, Daddy, can I have it? Daddy,
Logic
it's
and
got
math
logic.
problem action.
Well, I mean, actually, I was an adult when I played Robot Odyssey for the first time, so it is an interesting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing it as a kid and not liking it. Maybe there was too much logic going on.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I think it was the fact that I didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
think is what it was.
there's a big, long process of learning how to use all of the different tools in it and such. So it's not the kind of, it's not like Digger. You pick up the joystick and you pretty much figure out. You can figure out what to do just by playing the game. And most games that use hand-eye coordination are, good hand-eye coordination games are that way, like Pac-Man and stuff like that. They're not hard to figure out. You just start playing it and you can start to get it. But something like Robot Odyssey's a real, there's a steep learning curve to a game like that.
I seem to remember that game had a really large manual that came with it.
Yeah, it's like built into the game.
Another great feature.
That's what I'm
of-
doing right now. That's why I'm going through the tutorial. All that I'm doing right now is just going through the tutorial.
Yeah,
right.
For the last hour, Mike's been on the tutorial.
Right, and that's how the game is. It
Yeah,
really
there's-
is like that, where you just have to learn for the first part of the game. You're just learning how to solder and create circuits and.
Which I remember some of it, but
It'd be nice
I
to
remember
take
all of it.
some-
So that's why I'm going through tutorial.
It'd be nice to take something like that and merge
So
and
what would-
combine it with Robot Battle.
Box.
That would be kind of cool.
So what would you expect a pause key to be? Probably space, right?
Or P for
Or
pause.
P.
Or P.
P for P break.
You might get a lawsuit from Chet. I think Chet took P already for
Yeah.
pause.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, but what you could do is say this is not for a pause. This is the P key in case you have to go pee. So and technically that's
there you go.
P for potty break, right? So
There you
it's
go.
not P for pause.
That'll
P for
work,
potty break.
yeah.
So lawsuit avoided.
Or you can make it R for Ron.
R
You want
for
me to go
Ron.
inside this robot?
Why don't you make it H for hold?
There you go.
Ooh, there you go.
Dial P for potty break.
U for urinate.
Huh. It'll grab when there's no triangle. See this part up here. This thing over here is the grabber, and it's hooked up to this sensor when there's a triangle in the room. When there's no triangle, and this is a NOT gate. When there's no triangle in the room, it'll grab something weird.
Yeah, this is
Right.
some of the
Yeah,
best
cool.
video game dialogue I've ever heard was triangles and not gates.
Well, that's what the game is. It's all about logic gates and that kind of thing. So you have to design circuits that make the robot do what you need it to do to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a really good game.
It is. It's excellent.
We're putting somebody to sleep. Is that Ron? Is you?
No,
Oh, come on, Ron. Take your Geritol.
I'm digging.
So it's Temple of Ram the left joystick?
I think so. Yes.
That would be correct.
It's whichever joystick you want. If you
Holy
get a
crap,
Joey,
that's a portal. Okay.
it's whatever joystick you want. If you get a Joey, you can switch.
Ooh, product endorsement.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
Okay,
Paul-
so you shoot the things that are pickups.
no, you pick up the things that are pickups and you shoot the bad guys.
Oh, oops. Well, I shot all my pickups.
I just shot the ring and it disappeared.
I'm dead.
Oh, can you shoot pickups, Rick?
I just did it now.
Do you get points for that?
I don't know if I got points for it. Do they help you?
They
Do
give you
Well, they give you points.
Oh, I thought
what?
maybe they gave you
the
shields or something.
Polly was saying he was able
Yeah,
to
there
shoot
is
the
one.
pickups.
There is one thing that when you hit it, if there's a monster chasing you, it makes you invincible to him, and also he doesn't see you.
Right, that's
and
the
then there's
crystal ball.
another pickup where
Ah, shit.
when you shoot, your explosions are bigger, or where the laser lands. There's like a
Right.
Yeah,
bit of
that's
an
the
explosion.
crown.
The crown
The crown
gives you a
doesn't.
bigger laser shot. And then
There
the crystal ball will make you invisible.
Didn't
Yeah,
need the whole
I'm gonna wait for that right now. I'm standing right
For a
next to
while.
the crystal ball, and we'll wait for the bat to show up, and then I'll turn invisible.
Yeah, the bats.
Suddenly the bat will get very stupid.
Yeah. Richard Lorbieski of Boyson Technologies is asking, can Temple of Rom use Paragon adapters, meaning the digital where it reads just the absolute hard left, hard right, hard up, hard down? Do you
I
happen
do
to
not know.
Maybe you could speak to the guy who wrote the game and ask him?
It won't do you any good because he doesn't know.
If he doesn't know what joystick port to use,
It's one of the two.
Right.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, it's one of those ones.
I would guess that it would work, but it would be harder to play the game.
Yeah.
Because I think that would mean, I think that would limit the angles at which your laser shot would
Oh yeah,
travel.
steering your shot might be a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind
Which
of
is, it would make it more difficult. Whether it would make it, prohibitively difficult, I don't know.
right, because that's kind of like Robotron-ish when you think about it. The way you have to kind of aim where you're firing. Yeah.
Not a fan of the bat over here.
Yep.
Robotron's one of the greatest games ever written.
Where did I steal that bat from? I think it might have been from one of Dale's games.
From
Double back.
from Adventure.
Or
Oh, yeah.
the
Cool,
spider.
I picked up the orb.
It even looks a lot like the bat from Adventure.
I'll bet you it is, yeah. And I stole a spider from Dale, I think.
You need to put a.
Does the fire do anything?
It'll burn
Like
your ass.
bad?
Yeah.
Oh, it'll head right for you and it'll kill you.
Okay.
That's good to know.
That's nice to know that it's right on top of one of those invisibility pickups.
Yeah,
You need to put
I tried
an
to see if
Easter
I
egg
could
in
sneak
there.
past him. Yeah, and you can't. Oh shit, bat. Oh good, got past.
You
that a
need to put an
picture?
Easter egg in there, Rick.
Yeah, like what?
Programmed by Rick Adams.
Oh,
Well, that's on the title.
Well,
of the
there
game. It's
isn't
not
one of
really a-
those.
Yeah,
there is an Easter egg though.
there is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
If you hold down the fire button long enough, you just press the fire button and keep it depressed. If you keep it down long enough, you'll be able to walk through walls.
I'm gonna try that
What?
right now.
Say what?
What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, you didn't know that. Now it's
I
kind
want
of
to walk
tricky
through
though.
walls big time.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of
actually,
tricky though
is there a
because
button that kills the bat effectively? God damn.
Ah.
The pain in my ass.
okay, if you keep the button depressed long enough to walk through walls, though, the bat's going to come along before it gets to that point, and he's going to kill you.
Does it,
So you-
okay, so question. Can you not move while you're holding that button down?
You can move.
Okay.
And what you do is you position yourself right outside of a room that has a monster in it.
Oh my god.
And you hold down the button,
No.
keep the button down, and go into the room so the monster sees you. And then as soon as he sees you and heads for you, you head out of the room. And once you're out of the room, the monster will forget all about you. So you just keep that going. And what happens is the bat won't show up if you've seen danger recently. There's a timer. So the bat will show up when you haven't seen any danger. No monster has seen you in a certain number of seconds. Then the bat will show up, just to make your life interesting, because it doesn't think that your life has been interesting.
So if you keep dipping in and out of a
Super
room that
interesting.
has a monster, that keeps
Exactly.
resetting the timer.
So are the little red crosses a health?
No, they're just a treasure. They're a ruby.
Ah, cool. Stupid
Son
bat.
of a
Yeah.
bitch. I just got killed by that damn bat.
Suck
yeah.
it that time.
Tandy renamed the ruby to a jade cross. Is jade red?
No. Jade is green.
That's what I thought. Well, they called it a jade cross, so
Maybe
somebody
they had
here
their-
is colorblind.
Maybe they needed to reset multiple
That's interesting
times
that
until
you-
the colors are right.
Possible.
That's interesting that you made the game, but they made those changes.
Oh yeah. You heard about they completely threw out my instruction manual and wrote their own, right?
Yeah. Yeah, on the earlier show, you were mentioning that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that became one of our standard interview questions after talking to Rick. Was we discovered that? Oh shit! He just went invisible on me, didn't he? He went full on.
Yeah.
Because you left the room.
Yeah, he went full
He's a
retard
sneaky
on me
bastard.
there. So, yeah. So Rick told us that story, and I think too, like Dale Lear was saying that some of the names of the games that he thought they were going to be were not what they were called. So sometimes there were things that were out of control of the author. And so that became one of our interview questions, like, did anything change from what you intended the game to be to what the publisher decided?
Yeah, right. Well, I was going to say ultimately Tandy's the publisher, and they can, make those choices, I guess, if they want to.
Tell me why did Tandy do that?
Because they can.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Money.
Because some overpaid executive somewhere said we should do it this way. Some overpaid executive that doesn't do anything for a living, who
kids
wants
like
to make
Jade
changes,
crosses.
just who makes changes on things just to fool himself into thinking has some sort of worth.
To justify
It's
his
true.
overpaidness, right?
Right, exactly.
Son of a bat.
Feel like he's contributing in some manner.
Right. Game over, man.
No!
Game over. All right, I'm gonna switch
The
back
bat
to.
in the small corridors, that is like the worst thing ever.
That's
Just saying.
correct. That's why they're small. I'm serious. That's why I made them small
Right.
and long,
That's
so that the bat would mess you up.
Bullshit.
I don't think I can. Can I do like a spotlight?
Let me pick up this red jade cross over here.
Okay, so who are we watching right now? We are watching Paul. All right, so Paul's playing Temple Run right now.
No, this is Temple ROM 2.
This is a cool game.
So that's not a Jade Cross. That's a Ruby.
That's right, damn it.
There's the
All
skull,
right,
man.
The skull gonna kick my ass.
You got to shoot his ass.
Actually,
you
Jade
got
does
him.
come in red.
Lick
You
it.
got him.
There is red Jade.
Yep.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chet.
the
Well, I
Jade
think
is Jade is predominantly green, but yeah, it is not limited to just green colors.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of jewels are actually that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the diamond I gave my ex-wife was yellow as fuck. Like, yeah, here, baby, it's good.
It's one of those rare yeller diamonds.
It's a yeller one.
Yeller.
Yep. Master teeth. God, I'm a dick.
So Rick, is there an end to this, or does it just kind of
No.
do the
that's
respawn? Because there's a limited size to the map, right?
Right. When you get the last treasure, you just start from the beginning again.
It just all the treasures
Nothing
respawn.
changes.
Well, then what am I doing this for?
Entertainment.
High score.
Baby.
That's right, high score, man.
High score.
You got to beat Stevie.
I got like.
I mean, if you can't beat Stevie, you're nobody.
That's it.
Aim low.
That's
You're doing
right,
this so you
man.
can tell all your buddies you spoke to the author of the program while you were playing it.
That's right.
While he watched you play.
Yeah. See, if you lower your expectations just enough, you will always, always have a girlfriend.
Well, here's what Jason's saying. Jason is saying if you get all the treasure, your score is 120,000. Can you confirm or deny that, Rick Adams?
It depends, because there's the possibility of getting double points.
Ah.
So if you figure out, how many treasures they are, and of what kind, and what the point value of each kind is, and you do your simple math and add it all up to the grand total, then multiply by 2, and that's the theoretical maximum number of points per going through the game once. And then, so actually, the total number of points you can get is actually infinite, because you could just play it forever.
Right.
I didn't know there was going to be math.
Yeah, is there going to be a quiz later on? Is this Common Core?
Well, does the score roll over at some point?
I would guess so. It would either roll over or it'll totally glitch. I don't know which, and no one's found out
If
yet.
you don't know, I bet it's going to glitch.
Well, that's a good point.
Depends on how you're keeping the score. I'm assuming it's a 16-bit number.
No, it's actually BCD.
Yeah,
So it
BCD is
probably just roll over.
usually best.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll just roll over. You won't have any problems with it. It'll just go back to 0. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah, because it's just advancing and rolling over.
Yeah.
That's Polly T is doing pretty good right now. 22,000. Who else is playing?
I got to beat like 73 something, right?
All right, so Tom C is playing. How you doing?
Oh!
Yeah, you got to be
Monsters at
careful when you
school.
go into rooms. You got to kind of not just dive into rooms, because
right,
some of the monsters are pretty fast.
That room's tricky too, because there's 4 monsters in it. There's 4 aggro areas in that room.
Yeah, I killed 3.
So
of
when
them.
you think you've got, you think you've cleared the room, all of a sudden one of them will get you.
I got Tom C on the spotlight right now. Tom's got 17,000.
Yeah.
You're in a dead end there. Get the bat there, Tommy. Tommy got the bat. Yeah.
Ticket.
Yeah. I gotta say,
Get out of here.
I enjoyed having
Shit.
Chris on the show today. He was good.
God damn it. No.
All right, so we got Polly T's got 22,000.
To the right.
Tom C's got 21,000. It's getting close right now. And Michael Furman's on page 9 of 400 in the tutorial right now. So,
So that's exciting.
yes.
He's got that going for him.
You got that going for him, right? And on his deathbed, he'll have total consciousness too. So, 24,700. All right, I got to jump back in here. I got to beat you, use guys. All right,
I can
25,000.
take another stab at Temple of ROM, see if I can get the controls to work.
Tom C's got 25. Oh,
I'm just playing on VCC, and I set it to be keyboard.
But you're
Do I
are
have
you on
VCC on here?
Are you on a Mac or are you on running Windows there, Mikey?
Mac.
No, there's no accounting for taste, but yeah.
Hey now.
Nobody's perfect. All right.
So since if the bat is chasing you, you get double points for every treasure you pick up.
So these portals, do they take you to a different dimension, or they take you to other spots in the same maze?
The latter. Different spots in the same maze. You could design a level that had, say, you could divvy it up into 4 quadrants and make it so that they had like a margin in between them, so that if you were in one quadrant, you wouldn't see anything of the other, and then it would look like you actually had 4 levels. I was really tempted to do that, and I could if I designed another level.
Always try this.
Okay, who's playing Digger now?
I was watching EEV blog the other day, and he had trash picked this PC, this pretty sweet one, and when he booted it, there was an account, but he didn't have the password for it, and he wasn't able to hack his way into it. Well, he was able to hack his way into it, not into the actual user account, but it was pretty interesting how he did it, and it's pretty interesting how easily it is to hack into a Windows computer.
Oh yeah, completely.
Because he just he wound up booting into something that gave him like a file picker, and then in the file picker you can rename files. So he wound up renaming something called utilityman.exe to something else, and then renaming CMD to utility-man, and then booted the computer up, and it gave him a command prompt with administrative privilege.
Yeah, it's like on Windows 7, when you on your login screen, there's a way to pull up like a virtual keyboard or like a.
No, it was Windows 10.
Windows 10, yeah, okay, which is like for what they call accessibility options. So if you don't have a real keyboard, you could pull up voice commands and stuff like that. So yeah, you rename that file to the command prompt, and so at that point you're booting up.
It launches the command prompt.
A command prompt that's running in. It's be like the equivalent of like being in a root in Linux, right? So you're got administrative access, and then you can basically run the net user command, create a new user and an admin password.
That's exactly what he did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to do that all the time when people don't know their passwords. I just reset it and get in.
You can't do that on the new Macs. The older ones you can kind of do something similar. There's on Macs there's a file called Apple Setup Done. When you buy a new computer and turn it on, it runs the setup program that creates a user account, and then after that's done, it creates a file called Apple Setup Done. So the next time the computer boots,
go up.
If it sees that file, then it knows the user account's been created. And you can boot single user mode and delete that file, and then reboot the computer, and it lets you create a user account. Now, it doesn't work on the new Macs that have the T2 security chip. You're basically screwed. All you can do is wipe the machine, which kind of sucks, but hey, don't forget your password.
All right.
At work, we had a number of, we had one surplus Wang word processor machine that they didn't want anymore. Wang, yes. Yeah, it's called a Wang, yeah. So they gave it to me. So I took it home, and
You took your Wang home?
Yeah. And it wanted.
Oh shit! The bat.
And it wanted a login, and I said, "Well, I don't know what the login is," but it was just like one login just if you typed in the right password, didn't even want a username. So I typed in some random, word and it says, oh no, that's not right, but it didn't penalize me in any way. So I said, well, okay. So I cracked my knuckles and just said, well, let me just start free associating and typing in every word I can think of. So I'm just and I'm just like 5-7 words a minute, and all of a sudden I'm in. And then I have to remember what were the last 8 things I typed, because one of them worked. So eventually I figured it out.
Yeah. There was this one guy that I worked with. He had created a BIOS password, and then he couldn't remember it, so he couldn't get into his computer. And I found out he had the American Megatrends BIOS, and they had
There's a jumper you can use to reset that.
Oh, there is a jumper to reset, but for the American Megatrends, just AMI always worked.
Oh, that's a backdoor password?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And then I told it to him. I said, just type in AMI and it'll get you past it. And he did it. And the next day he came to work. He's like, hey, that worked. And he couldn't believe, he's like, that password's useless. You could have gotten my computer anytime you wanted. And I'm like, well, keeps an honest man honest.
Yeah.
All right, dudes, I gotta go. I gotta go get my
Polly, too.
daughter at 11. So,
all right, alrighty, Polly.
You guys
Take
have
care,
fun.
man.
I'll check on, see if you're here when I get back, but maybe not.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump
All right,
back
man.
to Digger 3 in a few. I'm at 27,000. Are you still on Temple of ROM, Tommy?
Yes, I am.
How you doing?
All right,
54,
54,000.
How you
54.
doing?
54.
Oh, whose screen am I looking at here?
There's too many screens to choose from right now. The Clubhouse, that is coming from who? Who's running Digger 3 right now on an emulator?
I'm running Digger 3 right now.
Is that Marco?
Yeah, I'm the Clubhouse.
Polo.
I made it past level 1.
Ah, frickin' bat.
Made it past level 1.
Yep. I haven't made it past level 2 yet.
I'm
though.
on game over. All right, I'm switching back to Digger 3.
It's kind of fun if you, if you shoot the wall, it makes a little explosion there, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you shoot it and make an explosion, then shoot again, shoot the explosion. And then pretty soon the explosions get closer and closer to you because, whenever it hits something, it explodes. Well, if you hit an explosion, it'll explode. So
It gets closer and closer.
so you can sort of walk it closer to you, yeah.
All right, I'm having...
Yep.
I am... Are you sharing a screen, Mark?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
wasn't
why.
sure.
That's why I'm screwed up right now because I can't.
Okay.
I can't. No, that's okay. I just can't get back to the tile view, and I was trying to. I couldn't figure out
Okay.
why. No, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to do that, so.
Well, it's a very simple 15-step process, and I can talk you through it in about just about the time it takes to run the Robot Odyssey tutorial. I can explain to you how to do that. So.
Excellent.
All right. So we are. What is this? This is my view. Hide self view. Okay, I don't need to see myself in the stream. All right, I need to get queued up with my Digger 3 again. All right. You still. Oh, look at. Oh, Tom sees at 61,000. He might break my world record.
Uh-oh.
He just might break my world record.
He's right there. Oh. Don't be so aggressive when you're entering those rooms.
Yeah.
I figured that out a few times.
Yeah. So, Mikey, you're on a what are you running, Marco Beholzer? Are you running Linux or Mac right now?
I am running Linux right now with VCC in mind.
Your record's safe for now, Stevie.
And I am using a Microsoft USB Sidewinder as my joystick.
Ah. So I have no advice on how to screen share in OBS and Linux. I don't, does OBS run in Linux?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I have OBS.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I don't have it running right now, but I do have.
Okay, so Paul Thayer was able to do it. And so I think Tom's doing OBS. Are you doing OBS in Linux, Tom?
Not right now. I'm doing it in Windows. The only thing that's missing from the OBS version right now is the virtual webcam. There is no virtual webcam plugin for Linux version. But everything else is there, and everything else works fine.
So I'm trying to think of what I can. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Go ahead.
No. Keep on going, man.
No, I don't even know what I was going to say. It's not that important.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get some laundry and stuff, and do some things, but I'll keep listening, and then I'll come back.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, it's finally working.
Now I gotta figure out what to do with the Gimme X.
Yeah,
I actually have a
72 megahertz. Woohoo.
I have a MiFi joystick that I wonder if it works with MAME. It's really dusty.
What the hell's a MiFi?
Made for iPhone.
Wow.
It works on an iPhone. Works on an Apple TV. Because you can, the last two versions of the Apple TV you can play iOS games on. So you can use the remote that comes with the Apple TV as your joystick, but you can also use a MiFi joystick. It's just like a, like a Sony or a Xbox type. More like a Sony, but you get the idea.
All right. So I'm switching over to level 2 now, the clubhouse. I don't remember if I finished I did finish level 2. That's right. I do remember doing that. All right. Well, we'll do level 2 again for practice. I did finish level 2. That son of a bitch just stole my freaking gold, man.
What's this here? Oh, that's Zoom.
I'll leave that one for last. Son of a biscuit. Die. Alright, so I'm definitely getting my practice on level 2 now. I don't remember what level I made it to the last time we played this. I think it was around 7 or 8 or something. That's the highest recollection I have. What the hell is Curtis doing tonight? Could use some of his douchery on this game here.
What the hell's that?
Ooh, son of a bitch. Damn it, I'm screwed. I couldn't dig that second hole, man. Oh, screwed. Oh, it's M to turn on the extra sound, right? Okay. There you go. You got the little feetsy sounds going now. Oh, shit. That's 2 holes deep. I thought I was going to fall through there. All right. That's what I get for being stupid. All right. They can climb fast, those Gomers, man.
Yep.
There's some wicked fast climbers.
Pushes both buttons at the same time.
He fell right in that hole. That's what she said. Oh, son of... Oh, I escaped one and walked into another. What's going on there, Michael? What are you playing now? What is that?
I'm using I switched to VCC, and it looks like the left joystick is working. So
Okay.
I might be able to.
I found that the left joystick works on Temple, and
Right, that's what I'm trying to run.
and the right one seems to be what works on.
On Digger. Found the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Same.
Yep.
So we'll try this.
And it's real easy to switch with the flip of a switch with your Joey joystick controller.
Haha, you died.
Where's Virtual Joey for the VCC?
Yeah, virtual Joey. Well, you can just basically map both joysticks to the same thing, and that way, no matter what the game wants, virtually you're going to be doing the same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like the Microsoft stick very much for this.
How do you switch the on the CoCo 3 switch from red to blue and blue to red?
F1. So it.
But you're doing it on a VCC?
Yeah.
You have to hold down F1 key and then press F9 to reboot.
Hang on a second. I need to change a max setting.
You have it set for your.
God
alternate
damn
key
it! This
control and
freaking
stuff.
controller would not let me get over there and dig that second hole. Oh, you know what you do? Type in RGB before you start the game, and then press clear, and it'll switch it to the right color set. Because that's what I was doing. That's a CoCo 3 emulator, right? VCC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what clear is. I don't know what the clear key is on the emulator. But if you type in RGB, that'll put it in RGB mode, and then when you run the game, clear switches your color set.
Let me find out.
All right, so I'm gonna warp to 003 now.
Man, the animation on Digger 3 is just unbelievable.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, I kind of got the joystick working. Up is down and down is up. I should be able to fix that.
that shouldn't confuse you at all.
Not at all.
It's nice though. This Nimbus Steel Series MiFi joystick works, so that's cool.
I just heard somebody die.
What keyboard mode do I have this thing
Son
in?
of a bitch! I hate those invisible fall through things.
Deck B mode. Clear is something on the number pad. Yeah. Well, I don't have a number pad.
How should you get for not buying the more expensive keyboard?
Yeah, you deadbeat.
All right, I have a real keyboard here. It's a
Yeah.
PC Keyboards Endora Pro. So you know, like the modern Model M. There, I'll just put it on top of the computer. You want to this key, and then this key.
Yeah, Spire of the Laser thing's kind of interesting in Temple of ROM.
So clear key should be this one.
Yeah, that could be a challenge, not having a little bit of analogness to work with.
It's a clear key. Clear key and F9 you said. Whoa.
See if that works.
Oh, you see, you don't know where you're going to fall on that one. You have to kind of learn those spots. That's evil.
So clear and shift and enter were what Tandy programmed in. I suppose I should have it recognized like other keys that are like just normal keys on the keyboard, so that people that are running emulators don't have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Oh, my game really wasn't designed to be played on an emulator, so.
Ah, son of a biscuit.
Oops.
John Strong is trying to join the call right now. Should we let John Strong in? Let's put it to a vote. Everyone?
Sure, why not?
Hey, John.
Let's use the compact.
Welcome, John.
Oh, frickin' Gomer.
Luckily, as long as you're firing close to where the bat is, you usually hit him if you're firing.
Have you encountered a fast-moving Gomer by chance?
Double steps, huh?
Maybe. Who knows?
Honestly, it's hard to say because they all kind of suck as far as I'm concerned.
That's what they're meant to be there for.
That's it. We did that on purpose.
Especially those bats, man. Doesn't matter what game you play, if it has a bat, the bat is a total asshole.
Oh, yeah. My game is over. All right, so I have made it as far as level 3.
You must have reported the Bat Consortium or something.
Yeah.
Oops, lame.
All right, there we go.
I got blue now, finally.
You got it. So
Hooray.
Mikey's good. 64,000, Tom C. That's a good score there, Tommy.
It wasn't good
It's
enough.
so weird to see copyright 2020.
I know.
I really thought we'd have hoverboards and, flying cars by now.
I know. I am not going to break any records on Digger 3, I can tell you that much. I think Paul Thayer's probably, Paul Thayer's probably got the most progress from the non-author of the game, so.
I don't even remember. What did I sell Bomb Threat at?
I think the cartridge was $40. That's the one I got.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't remember what I sold the CD for. I think it was 25.
That was probably 20 or something. I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah.
That one I don't have.
Oh, we can fix that.
You know a guy?
I know a guy, yeah.
All right.
I brought a bunch of Bomb Threat to the last CoCo Fest. I did not sell a one.
Did you? Were they visible?
They were not visible. They were in a box.
Okay.
The box was not open.
Okay.
So it's my fault, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody magically knew that they were in a box that they could not see. So.
Right.
It'd be a great business for these things is to have people who act as your kind of sales clerks for you, and they do all the plugging and the you get somebody there like your carnival barkers, your guys at the get your hot dogs, get your peanuts, so you get somebody there that's doing all the stuff for you, and you just give them a commission, so.
Well, kind of that's how it worked when my brother was alive.
Yeah. Hey, John.
He did the game, it's the kind of selling and demoing the game, and I did the other stuff. I wrote it and did the tech side.
Right. Neil was onto something this year with the Booth Babes.
There we go.
So, all right. Tom, are you taking a break? That 64,000 hasn't changed in a while.
Yeah, just a minute here.
Yeah, I just for a few minutes.
Yeah. I like these.
Late CoCoTALK, I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's just relaying that to the missus.
Really?
We heard you, John.
I was trying to shoot.
Honey, where is my super suit?
Damn it, woman.
It's for the greater good.
What are you doing there? You making up commands there? Run M? Is that for? It's not run M. It's load M. There you go.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah. Like Mikey's making up his own commands. That's how.
I need the backseat driver.
Just so that you know, run M is a valid command if you're using RGB DOS or HDB DOS.
Nobody gives a shit, Grease Monkey. No, that is. I mean, it would make sense, right? Because you have run. You can run a basic program, right? You don't have to like load and then run. You can just run. So it would be cool if there was a run M, right? So Thomas Sorensen is giving us a debug statement here. I have no idea what that means, but
Apple DOS has a run M. Basically, it's called brun.
Oh, brun, right?
Loads a binary and executes it.
Mikey's found a really interesting color set for Temple of Rum.
I'm wondering if that's Mikey. How are you getting that one? He's in California, so he probably gave it a magic mushroom or something. I'm not sure.
I
what he
actually
did.
shot something.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This little joystick though from Sheldon, you can get carpal tunnel after a little while with this thing. It's like so tight together. You know, it's like this little thing here. It's really cool, but my thumbs are like freaking in pain right now from having to like get so close together with these buttons and
Yeah,
everything.
but Stevie, I thought you liked it tight.
No, David. MS-DOS. Oh, what are you saying? That's a low-level format command? Tom S. All right. Debug G equals C800:0. Does that ring a bell for anybody?
Hard drive, ROM.
Okay.
Did I get it correct?
I think that's what he said. MS-DOS low-level format command.
Yeah. No, that actually runs code in the ROM.
You got a bat coming at you there, Mikey. Shoot to your right. You got him. Good job, Mikey.
I can't shoot to the right. How do you shoot to the right?
You have to press right on the joystick or your keyboard or whatever you're doing. Yeah,
if you're going right,
it's not doing it. Left, it does it.
Well, because
right,
you have a wall there, you can't see it, but
Okay.
you are doing it. Yeah.
Okay. Good. How do I go this way?
Let's watch Mikey here for a minute. Let's watch Mikey. Mikey's like the
can't
handicap.
go-
He's
I
the
can't go this way.
handicap player.
Whatever.
So there you go. Go down. Go to your right. There you go. Oh, you got a bat coming, Mikey. Start shooting. Shoot. Yay, you got him.
Got him.
Ah, he gets fireball.
Whoa. Excellent.
That will make you invisible and invulnerable for a period of time. That crystal
A
ball.
little bit.
That you're running away from.
Hello. Well, I'm stuck.
Oh, you're trying to use a keyboard to get in a precise analog position. Yeah, so that's
What did I?
hey.
What did I do?
You just brought up one of my favorite color sets.
I love that color set.
Yeah. I think Digger 3 would really look good in this mode.
I can do that.
That should be one of your torture rounds, right?
How did I change it?
Yeah,
What did I do?
I can add a special section in there where it just totally screws the colors up.
Yeah.
I thought about doing a black and white version, just grayscale and stuff, like call it the 50s or something. Call it the Ralph Cramden special.
All right. To the moon.
Hit Shift, Enter, or Clear, if there is a clear.
Yeah, Chet, I've thought of doing just a black and white game on the CoCo 3 too. Like 4 levels. I think it'd be cool.
Oops.
Hey, Mikey.
Make it look like a Mac game or something.
I think you hit break.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, wrong button.
Yeah, well, anything in P mode 4 without artifacting would look like a Mac classic too, you know?
Well, you can turn off the color burst signal too.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it'll get rid of all artifacting, and you'll see just solid black and white.
Like this?
Like that, yeah.
Sort of like
RGB. Actually, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad, Monochrome Rick.
It was at 32.8. That's not bad.
No.
Oh, no, it's backwards. This is backwards or correct?
That's backwards.
That's because you didn't type in RGB before you ran it, so now it's in composite mode.
But RGB is not going to be. RGB is not right. Does it have to be in RGB?
Well, once you're in RGB mode, this is VCC, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, and now when you execute it and you hit clear, it should bring you to the blue screen.
Okay. Now it's purple.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely got those California mushrooms going on there. So
yeah.
Not yet,
Right,
but-
shift.
Shift. Oh,
All right, there we go. That's better.
Yeah, you should add a psychedelic theme in there. Have it rotate, every few seconds. The colors change just to like really mess with them.
The seizure-inducing round, right? So yeah.
So Rick, are you drawing those walls, or are you going off of like an image? Because I remember seeing some images on the website.
Yeah, it's drawing them.
Okay, so you're individually drawing each line.
Right. The images that you see on the web were done by reading the data for the walls and feeding those to a program that would then, draw a complete image.
Plot it out.
I see. So, so it's just a matter of XY coordinates. So you draw a line from here to here, to here to there.
Yep. It doesn't know how to do diagonal. Well, it does know how to do diagonal lines because the laser is the only diagonal line that it draws.
Right.
Right now
The data for the walls is in two lists, one for all the vertical lines and one for all the horizontal lines.
How did you make that spider freeze like that, Tommy?
I don't know.
Well,
Looked like
if
you
he's
walked
not in the room.
No, he was. Like the spider's legs were dangling for a second, then Tom got close to him and looks like the spider paused for a second.
Well, I was blinking, so I think I was invisible.
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I didn't remember that.
So he couldn't
had
see
me
you.
worried.
You were invisible.
Right.
Oops.
Having a good keyboard helps, guys.
That guy was okay. That spider was not supposed to be out of his room. That's a bug.
The Oh, I missed that. Who was that for? Was that on Tom's?
Mikey.
Mikey's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just had
Mikey.
the right score, 6,800.
Yeah.
Oh, bat
Oh,
gotcha.
it got me.
We gotcha.
I think I'm going to go fix that bug right now.
Wow, cool. I don't need this thing right now.
The spider is not supposed to chase you into the corridor. That's not what it's supposed to do.
I wasn't even completely paying attention to what was going on. I was like, fire! Oh crap! Fire! Fire!
Yeah, I can't even imagine having to play a game like this with the keyboard. It's you got him though. Yeah, because you really
I have
need
one. I have like my thumb on the F1 key, which is fire, and the right hand is on the arrow tree. So that's about all I need for this game.
Did you map VCC for the? Because there's not a keyboard. Keyboard functionality is not built into the game, right?
VCC, yeah.
No, I mean Temple of ROM is not keyboard compatible.
No. So he mapped the keyboard to the joystick in VCC.
I see. I finally got my joystick figured out on.
Yeah, I just don't have one. So.
Yeah. Well, I knew I had that joystick, but I never knew if it worked with MAME or not, but it does. It's just a Bluetooth joystick, and I connected it to my Mac. And it's the joystick's actually built for iPhone and such, but it still works with a Mac. And MAME recognizes it, so
Now it works.
yeah.
Here we go with this again.
So yes, it's a nice cordless joystick. That's about like a Sony joystick. It's got the two analogs and the D-pad and the 4 buttons, and then the trigger buttons and
Crystal
whatnot.
ball there, Mikey. So now now the bat can't see you. He's leaving.
Bye, bat.
Later. Sayonara, sucker. Yeah, it's a cool game. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Hey, I've got some interesting information. I've been playing the Temple of ROM 2 with the Paragon adapter. Seems to work pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, good.
On a real CoCo 3, so I mean, it can go, say 8 directions, up, down,
Okay,
left, right.
so you can still shoot, and you can shoot diagonally.
Still shoot. Yep,
And
shoot
it
diagonally.
doesn't feel like
Yep.
it's prohibitive or
Nice.
restrictive or anything?
It seemed a little slow to me, but this is on a CoCo 3, and it doesn't play any different on the emulator, so... And actually, the Sega clone adapter, $2, 2 for $10 is, just better than the Microsoft controller.
Okay. Yeah, Mikey's doing all right. Yeah, I don't know that I could handle keyboard on this game, but Mikey's doing it.
Oof.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, I thought he was a goner right there.
Me too.
The other thing that's kind of working is I have a Hauppauge Win TV capture card that's like 20 years old. It actually runs under Linux, but I can't get a video signal. But the audio's coming through, so I can hear my CoCo 3 on my computer. Just don't get any picture. Just like it doesn't sync.
Well, the composite out on the CoCo 3 is not completely standard.
This is RF.
Oh,
So-
RF. Okay.
The problem is the card requires a special little cable for the S video and composite,
Mhm.
and I don't have that.
Yeah.
Although I still sell that cable for modern cards, and I think it still works.
The other problem is the RF is not technically, if you're trying to, it's not a standard TV signal.
Yeah.
So you need something that's 240p capable of I went through hurdles to be able to capture RF from vintage systems. So
Well, the thing is it's supposed to work, and it did find the channel. It does find the channel on Signal 3, on Channel 3 or Channel 4. It just doesn't.
Just don't go that way.
Oh, dude, you know how that thing it was like right on you, bro. You got him.
Anyway, the Paragon adapter seems to work good.
All right, that's good. So I don't know if Richard's still out there, but we can pass that info on to him because I know he was interested in knowing that. Yeah, Temple of Rum definitely has a retro look to it,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why was it shooting up? Oh well.
I'd ask the guy who was using the keyboard on that one.
I wasn't pushing up, but it was firing up anyway.
Ask your keyboard operator on that one. So yeah.
I'm gonna throw this keyboard at you. It'll make a dent.
Why would you want to damage a perfectly good keyboard?
Yeah, besides, Mike, I don't think it'd dent his hard head.
What's
Really?
up, David Ladd?
I think this keyboard still has a metal plate in the bottom of it.
And so does my head. So
As I said, it's a Unicomp Endura Pro keyboard.
Oh, you can shoot prizes?
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
I'm
know
not
that.
sure that he got points for that.
But you don't get points
did
for
not.
it? Oh, so shooting a prize is not it's kind of like Gauntlet, right? When you shoot the food, you don't get it, right?
That was a misfire. Okay, how does this thing work?
Can you shoot up? While you're going up, sure. Yeah, so you can shoot up. Can you get any diagonals? Can you press like 2 arrow keys at once and see if you can get a diagonal shot?
No.
Nah.
Don't know if that's the game or that's
That's got to be just the keyboard or the emulation.
right. Have to try it on real hardware.
I like some of the bigger, more open spaces now that you've added to this, Rick. It's pretty cool.
This is back at the beginning, it looks like, right?
I'm not looking at it right now. I'm looking at
That's okay.
the bug I'm fixing. One of the monsters was misplaced.
Ah.
I'll have to explain about that in a little minute.
So that's why he was getting out of the room that he was supposed to be in.
Right. What happens is that all the monster placements are generated from a special GIF file that you make. It's a graphic of the whole thing that shows where all the walls and the monsters and the portals and everything are. And that monster was placed such that to figure out the aggro area of the monster, which is supposed to be just the room that it's in, it takes the monster and looks up, down, left, and right from where the monster is, and goes those directions until it finds a wall. Well, I had it positioned so that to the right of it was the corridor. So it followed it out the room, down the corridor. So probably, about a quarter of the map was its aggro area.
So you got to be careful when you place a monster. You're not placing it such that one of the cardinal directions isn't out a door.
Right.
32,700.
Not bad for having to do it on a keyboard. Yeah,
that's like exactly what I got. It is. Yeah, it's not bad for a keyboard.
Oh, that was a bonehead move.
Yeah.
Chet, I know you've probably been told this a lot, but Digger 3 looks very nice. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Digger 3 is like the hot chick of the CoCo community.
my game ain't nobody's bitch. All right?
Oh, the hot chick is one that nobody can have, but everybody drools over. So, right?
Yeah.
Chet, did you do the graphics or yourself or?
The background, Paul did the sprites.
Paul Thayer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did all of the character sprites and the animation. I'm sorry, except for the Golgotha, and I pulled that out of my archive.
Okay, I was just curious, but you guys did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
hey, who let John in here?
Be lucky we let
you think, huh?
Be happy we let you in here.
Yeah.
Hi, John.
Yeah, maybe I need to resend that offer in those spatial cases.
Oh,
I hate those invisible spots where you don't know where you're gonna fall. Son of bitch. Oh, there's one over there.
let me actually watch the live one instead of YouTube. Where is
I need
it?
to quit playing with cases and get some of my games done.
Where's CoCoTALK? There it is.
yeah, I've
Actually,
been saying
YouTube
I
is
should
clearer
make a
than
game
on
for
Zoom.
years.
I need all you guys to fall and die. You too, there, numbnuts. Oh shit, he's
Oh.
coming after me.
Oh, no.
Oh, son of a bitch. I was stuck up in that corner. The classic redux with my acid reflux. It's giving me heartburn, man.
Okay, I think I have that fixed.
All right.
Wow.
That was useful.
There
Well,
you
I'm
go.
glad I helped you.
Oh yeah.
Because it took me. Oh, Stevie. Earlier this evening, I was trying trying to get the joystick working and getting frustrated, so I decided to try VCC instead of MAME and actually got something working.
Yeah. Well, hey, this watching, a bunch of people all playing the same game helps kind of beta test it for you.
Yeah.
So you caught a bug, and you caught the fix too.
Feature.
Yeah.
Damn it. Trying to bob and weave. Game over, man. Game over. So right now I am stuck on level 3. Stuck in an elevator. All right, so.
Oh, I guess I started the game. Well, fine. Somebody's coming. Got it.
Those new creatures in Temple of Rome turned out great.
Yeah. I actually cut them down a little bit from the originals.
Yeah, I remember one of the videos you showed. The Pac-Man ghost was huge at one point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told them 8x8 pixels. This is actually a friend of Chet's did those sprites. And Pat somebody.
Yeah, Pat Ferguson, great guy.
Yep.
He's the one who did the tile set for Sack Race.
Yeah. Anyway, I told them 8x8. Well, technically they are 8x8, but all of the other monsters really just use 7x7. So the two new monsters look huge next to the pre-existing ones. So I decided to carve them down to 7x7. So not quite as awesome, but you know, they look more consistent.
So is it correct that it kind of shoots the last direction you were going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was the last one.
There you go. Yeah.
I just cleared level 3.
There you go, Stevie.
Woohoo! Bonus life awarded. Gangster bonus 1,000. Or is that 10,000? That's 10,000. See, I can't count. I got a kindness bonus. I don't remember getting kindness bonuses before. I
guess it gangster.
When you gank them real good. So
I see.
That's cool. All right, I beat level 3. So my warp code is now whatever. Yeah.
0004.
There you go. One of those things. So now we got bats. Ooh, I barely missed that bat. Oh, well, just drop your gold on me, brothers. I'm all good with that.
Yeah, no doubt.
You drop it, I'll pick it. Ain't no shame in that game. Come on, brothers. I got graves picked out for all of you. May you all die in peace. There you go. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, son of biscuit. He got me. All right. Nep Nep says, it's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this sword.
I just put the link to my GitHub for Temple of Rom out on the Zoom chat.
Okay.
So if you go there and you scroll down near the bottom of the screen there, you'll see an example of what the GIF file looks like that defines all the walls and monsters and stuff. And you can kind of see how I'm doing that. You feed that to a script and it spits out a bunch of source code for a level.
So easy, an astrophysicist can do it.
Yeah, that's about right, yeah.
Where this goes?
That's a portal. It'll take you somewhere. Take you to the land of Narnia, I believe.
At least I've played this game enough to sort of have kind of an idea of what to expect. Enter a room and start shooting.
Yep.
Oh, you booger.
So you thought.
Yeah. Thought you had a friend. Psych. Oh, Gomers. Oh, son of a bitch.
I like Digger 3 a lot better with the Sega controller and the Paragon. Plays much better. At least for me.
Insert.
I don't have a CoCo 3 out right now. I have a CoCo 2.
Insert shameful product promotion plug here. Okay. So at this point, I think the only ones I got to be missing are... Oh, no, there's one. There's 3. All right. Oh, and I'm pretty sure those things got some douche drops somewhere along the way where you can't just walk over to them. 3 more golds.
And that dude fell in there, and then it just zipped up right away. He died like instantly after he hit the hole.
That's what.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Watch your guys.
Oh, there were 2 in this room. I fell asleep at the wheel. The ghost and the fire.
Yep. If it's the room I'm thinking of, it has 4 monsters in it, actually.
I don't know if I can remember how to get back there, but let's see.
Watch it! Don't get stuck there.
Oh, he came back up. Oh man, what an a-hole!
You dead.
Oh yeah. All right, so we've got an endorsement from Mark D. Overholzer that the Paragon adapter is certified for use with Temple of ROM.
Something looks like a lightning bolt.
Kid tested
that?
and mother approved.
No, John Strong.
John Strong looks like a lightning bolt? I'm not sure what.
No, it's holding something up that
that's
looks like a
Flash.
lightning bolt.
That's like a CoCo Flash. You get it? It's for the CoCo Flash. And it looks like Flash. I get it. Let's switch over where we can see that bigger. Hold on one second here, John. Boom. All right. Let's spotlight John for a second.
Here.
Is that the developers thing?
We can't hear you, John.
You're muted, buddy.
Your inner monologue is not becoming your outer one. You're muted again. You're still muted.
He's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not muted in Zoom, but we're not hearing any audio. I do see the zip ties on your headset, and those are looking pretty fierce, but we're not hearing your boom. Nope. Houston, we have a problem. Anybody good at reading lips?
He just laughed.
Yeah. And now the news for the hard of hearing.
Hey, John, if your thing has a Logitech, there can be some weird stuff with it. You might unplug the USB, plug it back in again, just see if that resets it.
Have you tried switching it on and off again?
Or try the mute button on the cable.
Oh, there might be a mute button on the headset itself.
Good point.
Yeah, if there's an actual switch on it, because that's what mine was. Mine was just off.
Okay, you guys can you hear me?
We can hear you, and now we can hear you, but not see you.
We can't see you.
Oh, that's all right. We'll get the video started back again.
John does not want to appeal to all 5 of our senses at the same time. He's really,
well, having mercy on you. Okay?
Yeah. I guess we're probably all lucky the sense of smell is not being streamed tonight, right? So
this is just it's something I have thought about doing a long time for the CoCo Flash, like I said, some light game related because it's
missed it.
What most people are going to use CoCo Flash for.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's got some black in there, but it just changed from black plastic. That's one reason. We mix with the red. It's still in the system a little bit. That's the reason I don't sell a lot of different colors, because that plastic seems to bleed over within the system to the next print or so. Okay, and so if I do a run of a different color, I do a run instead of just doing that. So, but it looks pretty good for a first pass.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Once we get the black out of the system, I should be able to print a few of these, and so it'll be a special edition one.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to do the brass insert.
Okay.
Okay, which is there, and I've got to redesign the bottom. Okay, so with the guys, the design for these are kind of finished. For the guys who they asked about that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are looking pretty nice. Brass insert for the hinges, brass inserts here. And so the idea with the CoCo Flash, I'm going to do a special edition case for people who wants the extra look.
Absolutely, that is cool.
And then besides doing the 2-color case, I'm going to redo the screws and stuff for it, so it uses the brass inserts. So it'll be an upgraded case.
Okay.
For
I've
those.
already got a CoCo Flash with a case, but if I see you at CoCo Fest, I can get just the case, right? And it'll be compatible with my existing CoCo Flash board?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And I got to dig mine out, make sure I, try it, make sure everything fits exactly. But it should be, because it's based on the other design.
Okay. No, I like that. I mean, right away you looked at it, you knew what it was. It was Flash, right? So it was
What kind of a 3D printer do you have?
It's a FlashForge clone. Well, it's made by FlashForge for Micro Center. Okay. And so, and what do they call it? Power Spec or something like that. Okay, but basically a clone of the FlashForge Dreamer. Okay, and so that's the one I have. I have a Ridson one. I need to get some more printing done. It's kind of winter, and my garage isn't heated unless I turn on a propane heater in it.
So this is it's a pretty decent. Well, I'm looking at the FlashForge Dreamer dual extruder 3D printer.
Yeah,
that thing's pretty neat.
Yeah, so it's not bad. There's probably better ones out there. This is one I could walk in.
Yeah, well,
place and get,
Yeah, there's you get into it, and then there's like $10,000 units out there and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's ones I'd love to have, and I could go broke just playing with 3D printing stuff, but
right,
if you got the right setup with the Ridson printers, you can actually make molds for injection printed cases, et cetera, but it's rather expensive.
Yeah, because the 3D printer I have is like $100 and some odd bucks, and it's nice for what I paid for it. I think I paid like $130 for it or something like that, but it doesn't do. I mean, that print you're holding up is amazing compared to what my printer would never do anything close to that.
Yeah, but the lines look kind of blurred here when you look at close of it there, but still it shows. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I thought, well, hey, wait a minute, this is sort of game related.
Absolutely.
So, well, you got a sneak preview because, like I said, I just had to go out and pull it off the printer. It does make a shield surround when it prints it to help keep the thing, and that comes off when it gets thrown away. And
you can't reuse surplus 3D print part. No, it's not like you can't melt it back down and use it again.
If you want to spend a whole lot of money or a lot of time building one, yes, you can regrind it and reuse it. But the problem is each time the plastic is rehet and used, it changes its properties some. And so you could reuse it, but then your temperature may change, the flow rate may change, and so on. And so, not
for
really,
consistency's sake, you want to go with the new stuff always.
Yeah. And I mean, if you can, where the machine that would make your own filament would be good if you made your own filament, you made it from the pellets and extruded it. That way, you get the same consistent quality, which seems to be some of the problems that I have is getting even the same brand. Sometimes it's not always consistent.
What kind of plastic is that Flash? Is that PLA or ABS or?
This is actually PLA, okay? And I've got some ABS. I don't think I have any yellow ABS. I'm going to be using on some stuff because I do have it in the garage now, but my wife is asthmatic, and if I do it in the house, especially with the ABS, she can't breathe with it. So I had bought some ABS, and it's basically a scent there because it smells too much to use in the house. And so now that I got the stuff in the garage, I can experiment a little bit more with it.
Is this going to include a California cancer warning? Or do you even know if this is one of those plastics?
65. Yeah.
California cancer warning. I just wonder how they're going to stick the label in their air. How do we get into hang up there? You're going to have a hologram that you projector.
I mean, it's
you have
like
to
you
wear
go
all
to-
the time when you're in California. Warning: this air may give you cancer.
Right? It's like there's certain things you buy now that say, according to California, this might give you cancer. But if I'm in Florida, I probably won't get cancer. But I'm just gonna have to avoid the state of California. That's a dangerous freaking place.
P.S. Don't mind the P.S. Don't mind the fecal matter on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, that was kind of the thing is there, and it's like, okay, yeah, I just got to do it. I got to try the new software out. So
yeah, that's cool.
And
I remember.
I use Simplify 3D. Okay, to do the software, and it actually merged the two images real easy. Before, with the other software, I had to manually adjust it and get it and stuff. So it was very easy to join these two images together to get it. So that's kind of nice.
Okay. Are you familiar with acetone vapor, John? Because I know I have to be dangerous with this, but David Lord in the live chat saying if you're using ABS, acetone vapor will remove layer lines.
Yes, they use that to remove layer lines with ABS. Okay.
It also shines up the plastic too, makes it look smooth and shiny. But yeah, again, those type of chemical processes can change the qualities of the plastic. So you got to be careful how much and stuff.
Yeah, I read it's a little cold, a little bit of warp gauge on it. I just came back from going out to eat, and I had fired up the heater in the garage. It wasn't probably quite warm enough, but still, it looks pretty good for a prototype, for testing. And,
absolutely.
And
very cool. Tom C in Jersey, have you started Digger 3 yet?
I played earlier today.
You got it up now. Are you gonna fire it up? Give it a whirl?
I don't know. I'm still contemplating.
All right. Well, while you're contemplating, I'm gonna go back and take another round on Digger 3. So this is the preview of Digger 3 for the CoCo 3, running on real hardware. And other than the game being hard AF, it is a technical marvel of software engineering and sorcery. I believe black magic was involved in the creation of this game.
Yes, just a little.
Meddling in the dark arts. So
mind-altering drugs.
There has not been a line of code written when I have not been high. So.
Oh shit, he got me, that son of a bitch.
And sadly, I've been on Discord, and I can attest to that.
David, you are a mind-altering drug.
Oh, Stevie.
Die, some bitch.
You haven't been exposed to me that much lately, Stevie.
I guarantee that I have.
Not like what we used to, Stevie.
Okay.
Good.
Am I going to fall down here? No, I'm not going to fall. All right. Now, is this guy going to steal my shit? You shit stealer. All right. Give me my shit. All right. Let me go down here. Okay.
Oh, I so love these grease weasels.
And they love you, David.
Is Ron Klein, or not Ron Klein, Ron Devil still on here?
No.
No, it's Geritol right now.
He heard you were going to be joining and he left.
did the extra light in here help any on this? I was curious if that helped.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to see before, but yeah, the light makes it look brighter.
Okay.
I am stuck like Chuck right now.
Yeah, no, it's just a lightning flash logo.
Oh, I hate it when there's two Gomers together and you don't know there's two Gomers together. That's evil. All right, thy game is over.
Okay, so those that like to work on stuff a lot for soldering, What's a good desk light to use to light up your surface area for a clean, consistent, across the table lighting source?
I find sunlight works really good.
Yeah, the
Not
sun.
in this room.
I got some cheapy $5 thing I bought at the dollar store, and that seems to sort of do the trick for me. It's a little LED light, and when I was doing some soldering recently, that seemed to do the trick for me.
I have a LED work light I got at Home Depot. It was like $30. I have it actually off the stand and screwed to the wall above me. So watch how bright it is.
Wow.
Wow.
I can see the glare from here.
Yeah, it's about 3 feet above my face. So
That's a bright ass light.
What I use is something called an OTT light. OTT.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's a body light.
Yeah, the light I've got in here, I'm thinking about using for that. It has a lot of adjustments on it. Since I have it. Back to there.
What did I do with this joystick? It's here.
You know what would make this game really evil? As if you had like falling damage from falling too far. That would suck.
If you're starting a game,
original Load Runner didn't have that. You could fall as far as you wanted.
Yeah,
it's just
I guess.
if you're starting a game with a joystick and digger, you just press the button, right?
Yep.
It's got to be right joystick though.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Right button. Button
Did
one.
this get turned off?
There we go. Now let's see if the directions work. Left to right. Still can't. Okay, so down is up. So.
And up is down.
Yeah, that's right. Sounds like a Katy Perry song.
Yes. In fact, it is. I think it's featuring Jay-Z or something. I don't know.
Hey, if you go to the OttLight website, if you sign up for the newsletter, they'll give you 20% off your next order.
Oh wow, such a.
Hey, David, are you still there?
Oh yes, dear.
Hey, do you get Comedy Central?
No, I don't have cable.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I haven't had a TV hooked up in a long time. My Xbox hasn't even been on in over a year.
That's a sin right
Oh,
there.
wow.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm screwed. Damn it, Jim.
Shouldn't you see your wife for that, Stevie?
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm so sophomore tonight. John, smile.
Oh, we just got it. We just got said this kind of reminds. Somebody says this reminds them of the 2D version of Duke Nukem, the character in the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Now that you mention that, I would definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
Actually, Mark, I'm looking at the OTT line on Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I actually use over on my area where I work, I actually have a natural sunlight lamp set up there. I'm kind of concerned though, because it will probably affect the things that are affected by sunlight after a while. So it's like, maybe I shouldn't
that
use
was handy. That was definitely handy.
But it does look pretty good. I can shift my camera here a little bit. Set right over there.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to get one of those screw you fall through things.
Oh, that's nice and bright.
It is.
Wow.
Okay, so that's working.
Oh, I got 2. I'm not going to get the kindness bonus this time around.
So.
Is there anybody else who's got gold? No. Okay. Well, screw you guys. I don't need you. Let's see if I can get past level 4, man. Son of a biscuit. I got caught in that diagonal movement on the ladder.
Oh.
Yeah. Wah.
I know. The amount of sympathy I can muster up for that is just like none.
First world problems, man.
Yep.
Stevie, have I ever said that our group is so mean to each other? I tell you.
It's called tough love. Deal with it.
Yes, dear.
Okay, so.
Hey, I found a pink light for Grant.
Were they right next to the pink panties you got on?
Who says I'm wearing any panties?
Wow.
Well,
welcome to the town of TMI. Population.
I hope you got a fan going on, man. I hope your seats don't absorb moisture.
And on that note, I think I'm gonna retire for the night.
All right, Rick. Thanks for thanks
Thank
for
you, Rick.
latest edition of
bet.
Temple of ROM for sure.
Thanks for being here.
Yay.
Yeah, it looks really, really good, man. That's
Enjoyed
a
it,
good
enjoyed
game.
it thoroughly. Thank you.
Hey, John, have you gotten your table for CoCo Fest yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you've been playing this thing all night.
I just thought I'd ask because I was looking at the tables and still hadn't seen you up there. So,
Nope.
well, you better get on it, man.
Oh, David.
Yes,
Guess
dear.
what I'm up to.
What are you up to, Mikey?
Look.
Oop.
Oh, you can't see.
It's a motherboard of some sort for a CoCo 2.
Yep.
Yes. Did you finally fix that diode issue?
I'm just taking it out of the case right now.
You're just getting to it?
Yes, because I spent last night working on the video.
Ugh, Mikey. We were discussing this like what, 3-4 days ago? Come on, man.
Yeah. Well,
He must have a real life.
no.
Yeah.
No, his wife is out of the country. So he has time now.
Just not for you.
Yeah, but one thing at a time.
All right, level 4 is where I'm at right now. Level 4. This is very unceremonious. I can tell you that much. Who else is playing right now? Anyone?
No.
Geez, I am, but I don't have a. You have to install something to screen share, right? Or no?
Yes.
Or with Zoom, if you're running an emulator, you could just share that one screen.
If it's only one person playing, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you want the plug-in, the thing that I was running, I can send you the information for that. What's it called? Cam Twist.
The thing that you said was giving you a memory leak?
No, that's a different one. This one doesn't have a memory leak.
Ah.
Cam Twist, it's called.
Yeah. And you can tell that one to share a window, pick a window on your machine, and share. Zoom will see it as a camera.
Hey, Mark, did you bring enough Cheetos for everybody? I don't quite. Oh, Bugles.
Bugles.
Ooh, nacho cheese Bugles,
man.
too. Oh, man. You are living large, my friend.
Send them over here.
That is a gourmet snack right there, man. Nacho cheese Bugles. That's something.
On sale right now, local store, 99
right.
cents.
Yeah, so if you want to share, John, I'm going to take a break because both my thumbs are killing me right now. So if you want to share your screen, we'll sit here and watch you suffer for a little while. I'm going to take a break from suffering.
I'll be right
All
back.
right. Okay, I can do that. Let me get Zoom. Where's Zoom at?
What are you playing right now? You playing Digger or Temple?
Digger. I was playing Temple a little earlier.
Yeah.
I just now got the joystick configured because Temple uses one joystick, Digger uses the other. So I just got them both configured now
Yeah.
under main.
I just plugged in my Joey switcher.
Yeah. Hey, Chet. So
Yeah.
it almost seems like these freaking Gomers, they know what you're gonna do before you do it. Is there predictive logic in there based on people's patterns of what they're most likely going to go for when it comes to getting shit, or are they just the AI so good that no matter what you do, they're going to be smart?
No, they're just very, very determined to get a hold of you.
Okay.
There's no look ahead. In fact, I mean, that was there was stuff like that I did want to add in, but I'm actually almost out of memory at the moment in almost every way. So I don't have any way to do that, but there are ways that I would like to add for things like, pathfinding and hints that would have allowed them to get around actually even quicker and much more logical than what they do now. I mean, and there's still some glitches in there, but really it's just based on randomness,
Really?
based on mostly on their environment. What's around them, what they can do, where you are. It's it's a basic chase algorithm.
Wow. Because they just seem like they're so predictive and preemptive. Like, oh, I'm going to go this way. And they're like, no, fuck you. I'm going to be there ahead of you. And just boom, they got you. So it's, but that's just that's how smart you've made them. It's got nothing to do with any. Wow. It's really impressive. I always wonder about that when you play a game because I would just wonder because in certain games, because things are always in the same place, most people are going to take the same path to clear a level. And I just wonder if the game designers just figure, most people are going to go this way, and this way. So we're going to have our guys be waiting for them because they're going to be here eventually, but they're not thinking that way.
I mean, and yeah, it does. A lot of it does have to do with the level design as well, because you want to make the you design a level in a couple of ways. One, you have a typical theme or an idea that you want to implement, and then it's coupled with the capabilities of not just your graphics engine, but also how the AI and the behavior of the different objects work. For like, say, for the bats and all of that, they're very, very simple. So you've got various items where the Gomers are only smart to a particular level. You can outrun them, you can outsmart them, until you come up to something like a Golgothan or a spike trap, or something that makes you wait, slows you down, or it makes you have to actually turn or choose an alternate route. And as you're going around, you could lose track. There's all kinds of different ways that you can change the patterns that happen, because if you kill somebody at the wrong time, just a split hair, you have to be very, very exact.
Shit.
So there's a lot of things that come into play, and we go through and we play test levels to make sure, okay, the Gomers do act in a particular way in this way, in this scenario, or they don't. And as you start to do more and more levels, you actually use that to your advantage in order to kind of circumvent some of the things that you've kind of learned over the ways. That's why you'll see the behavior does change over time.
Yeah, they just seem like they're just son of a bitchly smart and evil.
Yes. Well, I mean, and you can it's really, it's basic math, it's basic probabilities. You've got a weight table. There are some things in there that I do to try and make the the randomness in there a little bit different, so it's not the same every level, on every play. So when you couple that with basic chase algorithm, you've got, okay, well, there's say a 10% chance that they could do this, or a 35% chance that they could do this, and you can put all of that stuff into a weight table, and you pull one random value, and it's like, oh, out of this table of 200, you can say, okay, we're going to go ahead and do this action, out of all these different possibilities of things. there's a lot of different ways that you can change the behavior of the game in that way. And sometimes you don't necessarily want that either. Sometimes you want that predictability. You want that pattern.
Right. If they were really dumb, you could just lead them into holes all the time. So there is. How you liking it, John Lowry?
I'm getting there. I mean, I like it. It's cool.
These are the ones that screw with me. Like
Hey, I got it. I just got to get the hell out of here now.
Oh, I said we can't hear it. So you got the whoop. There it is sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the things that I was thinking about doing, and I'm going to do it at some point. I want to talk to a couple of people. I want to add some visual indications for various sound effects, particularly around the border. I'll probably flash the border for like when you collect a gold or when the guard collects a gold, you get that visual thing because there are some people that are hearing impaired.
Okay.
And in the community that and then there's other people you want to get that you might want to turn the volume down most of the way or something. You're playing late at night or you're sneaking late at night. Who knows?
Right. No, that's a good idea. Honestly, that's I don't know if this has been done. I mean, I'm not in other system communities, but I'm just wondering if that might be a first where a retro game is being sensitive to people with impairments.
There have been actually quite a few. I mean, they're not necessarily arcade games per se, but there have been some games that were actually developed specifically for those with hearing inside impairments. So, yeah, I've seen that, and that actually goes back to the 80s.
Whoa, I got lucky there.
Oh yeah, you did.
Whoa. How'd you do that?
There's one of those doodads there where you just fall through.
There are some that are like hidden invisible drops, and you find out the hard way.
Right. That actually worked to my advantage those time.
It did. Yeah, these ones here screw with me where you gotta drill down a couple of levels. And then my joystick was making it hard sometimes for me to get in the right spot to dig. Yeah, see, the move like that, it makes you wonder, man. These guys are smart. They know something.
Oh, you see, and he took off and went the other way. Oh, shit. Well, I got that warp code to level 2, though.
Yeah, you don't want to lose that. That's okay. It ain't going to be that easy once the game is
I know.
It makes it easy for testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a very robust game with all its features and logic and all the stuff it does, man. It's more than just eye candy. It's freaking science and sorcery and all kinds of shit going on in here.
Yeah, and then I mean you've got, and then you have certain aspects of the scenery like the sludge falls, which can be a distraction at times. And you can certainly, forget where you are with those and come up on a sludge monster. And, so there's always the various, different things. And then you've got other aspects like the lava, where, you may just accidentally jump, fall into it. But it can also come in handy if you can get the guards to jump into it.
I'm having some trouble with this joystick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen lava in the game yet, so. So the version you gave us in early January, that has like 22 playable levels right now.
Right. But actually, one of them you can't actually get past. I think it's like 18 or 19 or something. For some, I hadn't completely play tested that one yet, and it's actually unsolvable. The level itself, you can't beat it.
Okay, I don't think I'm in any risk of getting anywhere near level 18 at this point, so it'll be a while. So
you can always warp to it, but there's so there. I mean, and there are some testing you can hit in to go to the next level if you get really frustrated.
Oh, and we'll take you to the next level?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're on
Oh,
that
shoot.
on that unpassable level, you can just skip it.
Yeah, if you come to find out that, yep, you're on it, you can just move past it.
Okay, and that's obviously not going to be in the final version.
Oh, no, that's just testing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, it makes
That
you
new
wonder, like some of the cheat codes we learned about on Nintendo games, like the up, down, left, right, A, B, start. Was that something they did for development purposes and just forget to take it out, or is that an Easter egg that they left in for people to discover, you know?
Well, sometimes they don't think people's going to discover it, so they leave it
Yeah,
in.
right.
For
Yeah.
development, sometimes it's an Easter egg. I think there's different reasons why they're there.
Yeah, I think after, you know, the first few, they just started leaving the stuff unlocked. I mean, and they're, I'd have to say that the first few, even the first few, will
Shoot.
probably just on purpose, they just said, hey, we're going to leave it in. Because typically, I mean, they'll put more stuff than that in there.
All right. And before there was the internet, you had to get like the Game Informer magazine to find some of these things out, you know. So you would get
Yeah.
these magazines, and Sonic the Hedgehog, you can do this, this, and this, and yeah, there was ways to pull up like cheat menus within the game with certain controller and button combinations, where you could kind of like with Digger, where you could warp to different levels and all kinds of stuff that you would not have been able to have done. So
I didn't mean to do that. How do I get back to level 2?
you just completed a level.
No, I didn't. I thought I had started level 1, and so I was hitting N to go to level 2, but I was on 2.
Then you're gonna have to hit break a few times to just get all the way out.
That doesn't work for me on main because it'll exit the program completely.
Yeah.
I'll just wait till I die.
Haha, you died.
Well, I mean, till my game's over.
Yeah.
So am I on, what level am I on now? 3?
Yeah. And you can hit the break key to go.
Yeah, I can't though on main because if I hit break on main, it exits main completely.
You have to remap it.
No, yeah, I got your back. Hit Control C.
Oh. Command C? No.
Control C. Yeah.
Well, he's on a Mac, so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's.
Mac's got to do
Oh
everything.
yeah, if you can't figure this out, then I'm really gonna I'm gonna be glad.
What emulator are you using, John?
Main. Okay, so I'm on 1 now, so I can go to 2.
Name?
Oh, no.
I have
level
no
3.
idea what key it is on main right off the top of my head. I would have to look.
Why is
Anyway.
this?
So you get no bonus if you warp.
So.
Or if you next your way.
I can't. I gotta kill myself till I.
I'm gonna switch here.
All right,
Be
so
right back.
you're on level 3 now, I think.
Is this 2 or 3?
I think this is 3. I was stuck on this one for a while. Yeah, this is deja vu for me. Yeah. I think I got as high as level 4 before I took my break. Yeah, yeah. Like moves like that really make you question the intelligence of these things. Like, man, these guys are like clairvoyant, man.
Well, it's surprising. A lot of the artificial intelligence they did on like insects and stuff like that, they wound up having pretty basic kind of. Oops.
Well, you're scared. Gomers will get you, bro.
There we go. Game over. Press dig. Warp to 2. Press dig.
The clubhouse. Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy says I like the title screen with the slime dripping. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Hey guys, good night. Have fun.
All right, John. Thanks for
Yeah,
stopping
man.
by.
Night, John. Take it easy, sir.
Yeah. I seen you guys was on. I wasn't able to join this afternoon, so I thought I'd jump on a few minutes.
All right. Keep the printing dream alive, man.
Yeah. Okay. Take care.
Take care, man.
Take care.
Oh, shoot.
John Lowry, come on, brother.
Yeah, no doubt.
We need Curtis on here to get to like level 99, man. Curtis was
Yeah,
just
he
cranking
was
through this thing that last time, man.
He was. Well, this is my first time playing it.
Oh, you got lucky there. Did you remember where that was, that fall through?
I kind of remembered where that was. Now, do they not come back if you kill them?
They come back.
Oh, okay.
They drop out of the top.
Shoot.
Of the map.
I see. So it does, but there's like not. It just kind of delays them for a little bit then.
Yeah.
So, not really.
Unless you're at the top. Unless you're at the top of the screen and they drop right on top of you, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No mercy there.
For everything good that you, well, for most of the things good that you can do, there's also a bad side to it. It's called balance.
It's like nature in the universe, man.
Yes. Plus, it makes you get used to it, so that when you do happen to use it at the wrong time, it makes you curse at the thing, and that kind of just, increases my power, and I need to take over the universe. So keep that.
Power of rage. Come on, John, you can do it. I believe in you. Where are you going? Get
Just
that other thing. Dipshit, there was one over there to your left.
Yeah, I know. I was just.
You can do it. Look at you getting all sly.
Oh boy. Oh shoot! And I walked into it like an idiot.
Good job. The game will do that to you, man.
Yeah.
Start to get all flustered. Yeah, the bats are really cool looking.
Yeah, those don't come till like level 3, right? Yeah, see, I got, for some reason, my joystick doesn't.
Yeah, one of the things as I'm having a flashback here, and some of the later levels, there are certain pickups that are kind of hard to get to. So you can let the Gomers do that dirty work for you because they pick things up that are, out there. So sometimes they'll grab some of those things for you, and then you just do like you did there and get it from a drop. So I remember, somewhere around level 3 or like level 4 or 5, there were some really hard to get to gold pieces that were very risky. But once you learn to have the Gomers work for you, that made getting some of those a little easier. Yeah, I love the contrast too of the dark blue background with the kind of, clay orange color here, this terracotta color. Really good use of color and contrast there.
Yeah, it came out very, very well. That particular tile was actually done by Paul. That came from the original mock-up that he did for Downland too.
Ah.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Oh, there.
Oh,
it is.
shoot.
You dipshit.
Damn.
You can do it.
Come on, fill in.
You can run through or you could have run all the way through it.
There we go. Got it.
Level complete. How you living? Gangster bonus.
Nope. No, I kill them dudes as much as I can, so
Right.
I'm never gonna get a kindness bonus.
All right.
Because I try to punch a hole that I know, that they're way far away from. That I know that they're gonna. Okay, you want to play that game? Ah, shit. That was just me. Can't blame that one on the joystick.
Oh, sure you can.
I'm having trouble going up. Okay, let's just be stupid twice in a row.
Yeah, just don't fall in the hole this time. He's not falling for your bullshit.
Yeah, he's not.
Like see, there's one falling from the
Oh,
sky,
shoot.
man. There's a Gomer falling from the sky, man. It's like Gomer's from heaven.
That's it. I think I'm done.
Anybody else playing right now? What the hell are you doing in your garage there, Mikey? You doing some pest extermination or what, man? What's going on?
No.
Oh,
I'm
you spray.
changing the diodes because David won't leave me alone until I do it. So
Ah.
I have my little baggie of diodes. CoCo 2 motherboard that needs a new diode. And I'm
Get
putting
to
on
it,
my
Mikey. You've
putting
had
on
like
my
3-4 days to do it. Come on, Mikey.
Here, right? I have my uniform. I'm ready to go.
Oh, you got your Mark Overholzer goggles going on there.
That's right. Can't see a thing now.
No.
Come on, Mikey. Hurry up.
You look like a freaking Cylon when you got that thing down.
Yeah, my wrist was a little tired from all that keyboarding, so I decided to do some soldering.
That's the natural progression of things, right? You wear yourself out on a keyboard and switch over to the soldering iron.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. If nobody else is playing, I'm going to switch back to Digger 3 then. All right. I don't remember where I got what level I was on. I think
18.
And I'm jumping out of here, guys.
All right, there, Tom.
All right, Tom.
Night,
Alrighty.
Tom.
See you all later.
Take care, man.
It's level 4 as far as I got. Did I make it past this?
I don't think so.
I might have.
How do I pin that?
Holy shit, that was pure luck. Holy shit, that was pure freaking luck. This guy needs to. Oh, frick! I fell right on him. I don't remember it. Let me hit N for next to see if I'm on the next level, because I don't remember if I made it to level 5 or not. Classic Redux. I don't remember if I finished that one. Let's see. What's level 5 look like? Oh, I got the gold, but I didn't. Okay, that's what Jeremy's saying. I don't remember. So let me just take a look at the level. I'll tell you as soon as I see it. No, the first point, I don't even remember that name, so I did not. No, I definitely did not.
Right, I knew you were on 4 because when you restarted, it puts that warp code that you were last on that you didn't complete.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna break my way out. Okay, so level 4 is where I got to. So we're gonna start over on level 4 again.
That one.
Haha, you died. Screw you, game. I don't need you judging me. I have an entire freaking world that does that already.
Whoa. Whoa. You know, if I had a landline, I'd call you a wambulance.
Game over, man. Game over. All right, let's try this
Warp
again.
to level 4.
Quattro. There we go. It is on, biatches.
Yeah, usually at 5 a.m. for you.
Oh, go left, go left, go left.
Fuck, man.
Mikey, is that diode installed
done.
yet?
No.
No.
What do I have in my hand?
Yeah.
Look,
It's like a
Mikey.
CD.
Mikey,
it's solder wick.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. You're so easy.
Is that
What do you
the
need time for?
is that the equivalent of "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
Yeah.
Oh, you're done. Oh,
Fuck fucker. Fuck you, you fucking fuck. Fuck the fuck out of you, fucker. Alright, we're gonna try this again. It's raining gold. Oh, see, when I see shit like that, I'm like, nah, these guys gotta know what I'm doing, right? It's just bad luck. Jason Down says, I finally got together my Model 1 power supply unit while listening to you guys. So.
Ooh. People are gonna go lose their minds over this shit.
None of you assholes are coming this way.
No, they're not.
Fuck! I took a step too soon.
Yeah.
Second too soon. Jeremy Landry says the sound and graphics in this game are very early Amiga-esque.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of cool that this computer gets compared to Amiga quite a bit.
I was gonna say more Atari ST, but
yeah. What's the deal with Atari ST and Amigas? You could boot to like an Atari ST mode on an Amiga.
I suppose you could if you had the right, hardware adapter or expansion adapter in there. I don't see why you couldn't.
Well, you're done. I saw Jan Vita do it once with an Amiga, or with an Amiga. He was able to boot it into this Atari ST mode.
Oh, they may have had an Atari ST card for it.
I mean, same CPU.
Yeah.
Basically, an ST is an Amiga without all the extra hardware features.
It's like the MC10 of the 16-bit world.
Oh man, it was invisible.
Like that one article that guy wrote about, or the guy that wrote the deload software for the Model 16. That 80 Micro article said, "What does a bowling ball and a Model 16 have in common?" You can get the same amount of software for both.
That's freaking awesome.
That's true too, though. There wasn't a lot of software for those systems. They were good systems, and the proper development kits and stuff were made, but they were they just didn't get the traction.
Chances are people developed their own. I worked for a company 25 years ago that basically built all their own internal software for their receivables and payables and all that stuff. Payroll.
Right. But the 212.16 never really got the traction to get commercial software. Good commercial software written for it.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Get it from him. There you go.
Thanks, bro. Oh, you son of a biscuit.
How close were you?
I don't know.
Yeah, considered early on, putting a indicator down there, like in the bottom right-hand corner or left-hand corner. It was like an arrow that told you which direction the exit was, and I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Like, let them suffer. let them figure it out.
Sorry, Steve.
That's laughable. Oh, Jason Jones says there's an FPGA CPU replacement, I believe, that's called a Vampire that does ST mode.
Oh.
Yeah. Should ask Robin about that.
Okay, that's less impressive.
Mike Qui-Gon has one.
No, you're done. Oh, no, maybe not.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Start digging holes there. There you go.
You guys are dicks.
Get into the kitchen and bake me some pie.
That's right.
Watch out. They're going to be coming from above.
Yeah, I figured that much out. It takes me like 13 tries to figure that shit out, but right now, oh fuck! Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, dude, I'm in a good spot. Nobody can get me, and that some bitch fell right on me.
Yeah.
Hello. I thought I was the only one who could figure that shit out. Nope. Dirt. I guess gravity applies to everybody in this game, not just me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, but at least it's forgiving.
Yeah.
There you go. Go to your right.
The only reason why there isn't a little fan that you could fall into that would chop you up is because I would have to extend the rendering system, and it would just be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Thomas Sorson, you're asking who wrote the game? It's Chet Simpson, who's with us right now with the tie-dye wallpaper. Tom S.
It's not even released yet, Thomas. It's still beta.
Yeah, just wait. I might get more annoying than that tie-dye imagery. I might get something animated later. Now Zoom supports videos for the background.
Ken
really?
That's what we need.
Sure.
Yeah,
I wish Zoom
it's
did.
a patch today. I updated Zoom, and that was one of the hints that you could make your backdrop a video.
How do you?
Ken,
Where'd you get the patch from?
Congratulations on your recent death.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you,
What do
Ken.
you mean? Where did you get the patch from? You just
Download it.
yeah, it's under the update section.
Under what update section?
Well, when you bring up Zoom,
You can go to help and check for updates or something
top
like
right where your photo is, you click that, and then you go down to check for updates, and then it'll go, hey, you're either up to date or you're not.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Okay, I see. So, and video as virtual background. I see it. Add or edit profile picture during a meeting. Meeting features. Skin tone for meeting reactions. Chat features.
Fuck, I was trying to get up that ladder. You prick.
Cool.
Indeed. They like adding features that I, David Ladd, like to take advantage of to be as annoying
David.
as possible. Yes, dear.
The diode's changed.
Does it
Now
work?
you're gonna fall.
You know what?
Yeah.
Zoom
Whoa.
needs a bitch slap feature. So every time David Ladd says yes, dare, we can just bitch slap him.
Just buy me, dude, I can get you that feature very easily. All you gotta do is buy me a plane ticket. In fact, here's what you really should do is go over to the Facebook group and post a link to a GoFundMe page. Okay. And pay my yearly salary, and I'll just stand there right next to him, and every time he says something that you don't like, you text me, and I'll bitch smack him.
That is a much needed community service.
I'll even take a pay cut because there's some benefits in that.
Oh, jeez, thanks. Wow, I really
Hey,
feel.
Chet, I have a question for you. I don't know if you know this. Your guy, of course, gets trapped if you dig a hole and you jump in it. But if that hole is adjacent to a ladder, can you slide out the side and get to the ladder?
Of course.
Oh, fuck you. And
Yeah, you can dig several things right next to you, and then you can run through it all left and right, and not a problem until it fills up. So
Right.
I mean, and that actually can actually be handy at times.
You're not gonna make it.
I've played many levels of Load Runner, which most of your game mechanics here are identical. So.
For the first few levels, yes.
Never tell me the odds. Nah.
Well, for you, Stevie, it's 1 in 1 million. So
You're saying I'm 1 in a million, David?
So Stevie got to level 2 yet?
It's got one of those fuck you falls. Yes, it does. Okay.
I think he's been to level. I think what was it, level 7 that you finished the last time we did this?
I got the oop. There it is.
Run to the left. There you go. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I just gotta get out here.
You prick.
Watch out for that dude. Oh, you're done.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Oh,
been
dude,
over
and
the-
I had the whoop. There it is too. I was almost made it to level 5.
Put a fork in him.
Yeah, almost got
Done.
it there. Well, when you get that far, you can't just you can't walk away from that.
Man, I'm gonna have to go look. Oh, hang on a sec. I gotta go grab my SD card. I'm gonna have to look at this on a CoCo. I am about ready to feel extremely pleased with myself.
Ken Reichert says life has eluded you. That's a poetic way of saying you died.
Aren't these trolls nice?
I need some more customer service training by Jim and Richard.
Richard. Alrighty.
How to deal with irate customers. La 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 la.
No, that's easy. Yes, please hold a minute. Put them on hold. Okay, Andy, whenever you're ready, they'll be on the phone. Oh, wait. Where is Andy? Oh, he's not in the store. Okay. 3 hours later. Dave, who's on the phone? Oh, they're holding for you.
There was a cartoon where it shows this guy on his phone and it says, "Welcome to customer service. Your call is important to us. We will keep you on hold until your call is not important to you."
This is where I'm going to get the screw you fall here in a second, but I got the gold I needed. That was the gold I was looking for. Hello, is it me
No Jedi
you're looking for? There we go.
Gotcha, possum.
Did you see that one skit that Jimmy Fallon did with Lionel Richie? Oh man, it's hilarious.
I got the whoop. There it is. And there's the hole. That's what she said. All right, so we're going for it. I have now made it to level 5. Yes.
Boom.
Boom, 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 boom. All right, gangster bonus, 10,000.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go get pleased.
All right.
Excellent.
Just like those monkeys. All right, we are now on level 5. And this one is going to be a quick death for me, and this will probably be the end of my game playing career. Oh, this is now introduces the spike thingies.
Whoa! Watch out, couple spikies.
Are the Gomers affected by the spikes?
I don't think so.
I would think not.
Jeremy says your call will be monitored for quality purposes, which will never come to fruition. All right, so I have now made it to level 5 this evening.
I can see most of us are working for places that do customer service that we wish we could just hang up on the customers.
Sometimes.
Tom wants to come in. Of course, I'm right in the middle of digging in Digger, Tom, so it's not going to be easy for me to admit you at this time. And nobody else is a co-host, right?
You're done.
Enter key
Hey guys,
doesn't
how are
work.
y'all?
Good. Oh, is that Tom Sorensen? Tom S, is that you?
Hey. That's not fair.
I don't have a webcam. I'm sorry, but I got a mic.
No problem.
We hear you loud and clear.
My first 4 episodes of CoCoTALK, I didn't have a camera with a mic, so I just was voice.
Yes,
Oh, no.
and Steve's worst day was having me on the show to start with.
It's fun. I go back and look at episode 1 of CoCoTALK occasionally and go, wow. We started with like, what, 5 people, 6 people? And then Alan Huffman came along.
Yeah.
Who knew it'd be the start of a 144 episode run?
Yeah, we started this just to be a thing for Coco Fest.
Who would have thunk it?
2017. And we just never gave up on it.
Oh, that was close. That was freaking close, bro.
We're watching you, Stevie, right?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for people to lynch me at one of the Coco Fests.
We need to have some of that green slime. It doubles your size, just like in Mario. Magic green slime. So as far as I can tell, Stevie honestly made it to level 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put that on his resume.
I made it more than that on that one night that we played, but for tonight this is the record. Oh fuck!
Ooh.
Fuck!
I think I mentioned that before.
Damn it!
One life left.
Yeah, these extra elements now with the bats and the spikes, they
the testicle matics.
Yeah, they definitely
got the point though, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, of course he's a few octaves higher now. Oh, shoot, I wasn't muted. Whoopsie.
Enter key, that some of the keys don't work.
I don't want to put a picture on there where it says Tom.
You have to log into the website and upload your photo, and then link it to use the same account name you use when you log into Zoom, and then it'll put that up there when you don't have a camera.
Frickin' Gomer. Frickin'
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. It seems like you should just be able to assign a picture inside of
They want you to register, so they force you to do that. But you don't have to. I mean, you could just. We see your name. We know who you are. You don't have to do that. You can.
If you look at the participants list, you get your name and you get a little symbol.
Bummer. All right, so level 5 is my.
Where you're at now.
Jeremy says death is part of life, and Steve makes sure to remind us of that. All right. All right. I made it to level 5. I think. What is going on here right now? Why is the screen all screwed up? Okay. There we go. We got the gallery going on here. All right. I think I'm done game playing for now. Is anybody else going to play? Are we done playing? It's midnight for me here in Florida.
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, that was fun. Digger 3 is, I mean, it's a very addictive and punishing and playable game, and it's like you get really close. It's like that, it's like, dude, I was so close to level 5. I got to do it again, So it's just like you got to keep going and going. And that's the sign of a good game, where even though you got your ass handed to you, you want to go back for more because you feel like I can just do this if I just keep dying 100 more times. I'll eventually get past this freaking level, So pretty awesome.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Temple of ROM too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
So I just didn't. I mean, I played it once or twice. I didn't play it a lot, but So some of it still feels kind of like new to me. That's why I was asking Rick a lot of dumb questions. Go, Rick, did you put a lot of more treasure in this version or something? It's like, no, it was there. So I was like, I just didn't remember it being so loot heavy before.
Yeah, I didn't years ago. I didn't play it a lot. I didn't play it at all, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I just just because we're gaming tonight. That's why I pulled it up. But
Yeah.
it's actually interesting, and it's right. He's right. It's very like adventure, very similar to Atari Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that what he was saying before, that was inspired by that, but what he didn't like about it was how the screens kind of flipped from one screen to the other. So he didn't want to do that flipping. He wanted to make it
scroll. Yeah, try doing that on Atari though.
Yeah, oh yeah. But,
Atari's amazing. There's not even any video RAM. You literally have to line by line program the video chip, let it paint the line, and program the video chip. About 75% of the CPU time is to just draw the screen.
Well, it's impressive of what
unreal.
they did with it, because a lot of those games are like landmark games for the era.
Yeah. Well, the guy who designed the video chip, as a matter of fact, I think it was Jay Miner, who was instrumental in the Amiga. When he finished designing the video chip, because the specifications for it were it had to play combat and Pong, and that was it. And so that's why there's 2-player missiles and two-player sprites, and that's about it. And when he finished designing the video chip, he had a little bit more space, and he included these functions called New Line, and I forget what the other one's called, but it's the one that makes the character repeat a couple of times. And by using hacks, they were able to misuse or abuse those functions in certain ways to get more out of the machine than it was ever intended for. As a matter of fact, Jay Miner was walking by David Crane one day, and David Crane had that high resolution 6-digit display, which uses that function. There's a function that like repeats an image a second time or 3 times total. I don't know if you remember Atari games, but some of the games had, like you had a squadron of airplanes and there was like 3 of them. You were only drawing the one sprite and it gets repeated twice.
In hardware.
Yeah, in hardware. But David Crane figured out that if you load the first line for the ROM and then let it draw it and then slam a different value in, you could get a different character for the second sprite and a different character for the third sprite. And there's spaces in between. So by interleaving player 1 and player 2, he was able to get a high resolution 6-digit display to display like high scores and stuff. And Jay Miner was walking by one day and he saw this high resolution 6-digit display and he's like, that machine can't do that. And he's like, oh yeah. And he showed him how he did it. But it was the addition of those 2 extra functions that gave them the ability to kind of cheat the system and, get 500 games out of it. Because honestly, Atari was hoping to get, just those 2 games. And if they got any additional games out of it, it was just gravy. They only ever intended to sell the unit with, I think, combat, or with Pong and the unit, and then combat was going to be like an extra cartridge that you could buy. And that was their original intention. They didn't intend to have, 500 cartridges over 15 years.
I was reading some articles that have been posted in IEEE Spec by Joe DeCour, who worked for Atari, talking about the 100, and he said they used a special cost-reduced version of the chip. They used the 6507, which was like half the price of a standard 6502.
Yeah, it was like $25.
Yeah, it was cheaper, but it also limited it to like 16K or something like that, 12K.
8K.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 13 lines. It was the 6502 is a 40-pin chip, just like a Z80 or a 6809. But the cost-reduced version, the 6507, is a 28-pin chip. And so that's 12 lines that are 12 less pins. And a bunch of those pins are address lines. So you can only access 8K.
Yeah, and the one thing he said in this article is kind of interesting. He said they expected that the video game industry would move quickly and they'd have to replace it with something. And so it was a very short term. They were only going to have the 2600 around for a very short time before it,
And
moved
it's,
on.
to this day, it's still the longest living console ever. It went all the way until 91. It was manufactured.
Yeah, it's like, and that never happened. And he says, in retrospect, we should have used the full 6502.
Well, the funny thing about it was Motorola thought it was a shoo-in that they were going to get the gig because it was Zilog with the Z80 and Motorola that were competing for the Atari, and Atari was also talking to Moss Technology because they were developing the 6502, but Zilog and Motorola didn't know that, and Chuck Peddle had left Motorola because he wanted to develop a cheaper CPU. But Motorola was like, "Are you crazy? We're getting $150 out of these chips, and you want to make a $25 version?" They didn't see that
there was a market. It was better market.
That they would make more money if they made the chip cheaper because a washing machine manufacturer is not going to put a $150 CPU in their washing machine, but they'll put a $25 CPU, 6502, in a washing machine to make it, high-tech electronic like modern washing machines are. And so, that's that. And then when they got the gig, Motorola sued Moss Technology. But they lost. Yeah, but they lost.
Well, they had to give up the 6501, but they expect they would have to.
What do you mean?
Well, the 6501 was pin compatible with the 6800. It was designed to be a direct drop-in.
Oh, really? And so that's why it was the 6502, because they changed compatibility, so it wouldn't be compatible anymore.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. That I didn't know. That's interesting.
Read the Commodore book, Brian Bagenal's. What is it? Commodore something or other. Yeah, great book. Fantastic.
That's a good book.
Oh yeah, it's like you learn so much about Chuck Peddle and the people at Motorola, and they went to MOS and all the stuff they did.
Chuck just passed away recently too.
He did, December 15th. So.
Yeah, he was a smart fella.
Oh, definitely. He actually started Electric.
He started what?
General Electric. He worked at General Electric as an electrical engineer.
Oh, that's where he started?
Yeah, and that's how he went to MOS Technologies because his former boss was there.
All right, good stuff. All right, we're going to wrap it up for tonight then, I guess. So we did a good 3 hours of CoCo gaming and chit-chatting and even talked about some Atari crap and Commodore crap. So good stuff, good times. Thanks everybody who's here right now. So we still have with us Mark Overholzer and Mikey and David Ladd and Tom S and Chet Simpson and John Lowry and myself, OG. And earlier we had Rick Adams and we had Paul Thayer. Ron Delvaux was here earlier. Tom C from Jersey was here. Got a bunch of people out there in the live chat like David Lord and Jeremy Landry and Ken Reichard and Tom Sorensen in the live chat. And 8-Bit said the game looks very nice. Amazing what is being done today on the CoCo 3. Nice work. Obviously referring to Chet Simpson's Digger 3. Jason Down saying he was talking about the FPGA thing for Atari ST. Jeremy, Tom Sorensen, Mark Overholzer, David Ladd, David Lord. Hey, David Lord, and Jason Downs, and all kinds of people. Paul Fiscarelli stopped by. Richard Lorbieski stopped by. Jason Bucata was here. The real Alexander said yeet like 500 times. All kinds of people. Brian Palmer, that's Bryza, on Facebook came by earlier. Eddie Serbinski on Facebook came by earlier. Paul Fiscarelli, Ben Drakes was here. James Diffendaffer was here. So yeah, we had a nice little showing tonight. Thanks everybody who came out here to hang out with us. Good times. A lot of CoCo content today, right? We did a 4-hour freaking show this afternoon and another 3-hour gaming session tonight. So let it not be said that we're not giving to the community, right? So, and the orangutans are definitely giving right now. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna press the button. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Have
All
a
right.
great evening.
You heard it from the word. David Ladd, why don't you play us out? Give us some final thoughts, David.
Everyone, be kind to each other. And have a great day.
There we go. No better words have ever been spoken. All right. Take care, guys. I'm hitting the button.